We are live at Bright Field for tonight's Friday night matchup as the Mingus Marauders take on the Prescott Badgers. I'm Philip Catafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. I want to welcome you inside the broadcast booth here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Nick, it is our final game of the 2019 season, and the Marauders are looking for a victory at home in front of these fans.
Last chance to get it. It's going to be tonight. These seniors, very sad, gloomy, surreal experience. Their last time playing here at Bright Field. And what better way to try to get a win out tonight? A lot to get rid of the goose egg that's on the season thus far. It's been a long one, a lot of experiences this season, a lot of young guys stepping up to play. And tonight, Prescott's got a real good squad this year, 6-3 overall. Yep. They come in with 4 wins in region. So it's going to be a tough night, the last night for the Marauders here at Bright Field, but the seniors are looking forward to it. You always leave everything out there, and this is the last night. Coach Quesada's got to have these guys ready to go and to leave it all here behind, and it's senior night. Beautiful night here in Mingus.
Marauders are looking to play spoiler against the Prescott Badgers, and, well, they're getting ready for senior night here tonight. We're going to step away and take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk with Mingus Marauders girls head basketball coach Paul Ventura. Don't go anywhere.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
I decided I wanted to get my associate's degree in fire science from Yavapai College. My drive just got me to the top and out of my class, into the Forest Service, and to where I am today as a fire science coordinator. The best thing that I can say is if it's something that you want, don't let anything scare you away from that.
There are people who struggle with addiction and homelessness. Sometimes it may feel like there is nothing we can do to help.
But there is. You can make a tax-deductible donation and help those in need transition away from homelessness.
When you give someone a handout, you could actually be supporting an addiction.
A better life starts with better health, especially for those living in the streets.
Support solutions, not addictions. You can make a difference. Visit cottonwoodcares.org.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
Want to welcome you back inside the broadcast booth here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Philip Katopmo alongside Nick Kitsinko. Nick, we are not alone in the broadcast booth now. We have got the Mingus Marauders girls basketball head coach, Paul Ventura. Coach, thank you for coming on. It is senior night. If you want to stick that mic just a little closer, there we go. It is senior night tonight. I know you've got a couple seniors on your roster, and you're not too far away from being in senior night yourself. Last season. Take us through last season. Talk about what happened.
Yeah, I took over the program last year, and last season wasn't as successful as we had wanted. We worked really hard. We had 4 seniors, so we were a young team. We didn't have the win-loss record that we wanted, but I think we built some other things that are kind of coming over into this season. A lot of the other girls were really active over the off season and in the summertime to really help us go into this season and be ready and prepared.
Yeah, and that's experience is what we've been talking a lot about all season long for football too. So having the younger athletes playing is going to help only when they get to their junior and senior season.
Absolutely.
What about any other players you'd like to give a shout out to? Who can we pay attention to? Who's going to be one of our tops?
Well, we have I don't know about tops. We definitely play as a team, and I think
great answer.
We if I was to say one girl's a standout or one girl is not, I don't necessarily know. We had a lot of girls that contributed last year that are back. We have a group of juniors that is very good and played as sophomores, which helps us. And then we had a group of juniors last year that are going to be seniors now. And a lot of them put in a bunch of effort over the summer. We went to Phoenix, played in a tournament during the summer, and we had some freshmen and we had some sophomores and we had some juniors going.
Nice.
And one senior went. So we're a young team. They work very hard. We've been doing open gyms pretty much consistently throughout the year. We only took one full month off after the season last year. So.
Nice.
So, Coach, you talk about the tournament in Phoenix. How important is it to, get that experience going on before you even start the regular season?
Yeah, it's really important. I think that we can drill and we can practice every single day, and until they eventually play against another girl or play against another team and it's live and there's referees and whistles, then they don't necessarily have that good perspective of what the game's going to be like. And for a lot of them, too, some girls are practice players and some girls are game players, and a kid that might be struggling in a drill and we put her in a game and all of a sudden she comes out because she's a competitor, and so trying to meld those two things together so that they work hard in practice and then they get in the game and they can perform in the game as well.
Like we mentioned, you're not going to be too far away from senior night here, and you've got a great squad coming up. You guys are ready to go. You get the pre-tournament in Phoenix. You got basketball coming up very, very soon. I've been itching and scratching to call basketball. I'm a huge basketball fan, so we will get a chance to see most of the Mingus Marauders women's basketball games right here on Verde Valley TV, and you get to see Coach Paul Ventura on the sidelines and coaching this team to a bunch of victories this season.
I hope so. Yeah.
Coach, we want to thank you for coming on. Again, you can catch the Marauders basketball season all season long right here on Verde Valley TV. When we come back, we'll get you ready for football right here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Don't go anywhere.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps, and let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're the last local garbage company homegrown in the Verde Valley.
And we want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $14 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
People always ask us, what makes us different from other car dealers? Being different is a simple idea. We believe that everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car. That belief drives the entire team at Oxendale Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram to try harder and work smarter. We're dedicated to helping you find or fix the perfect car for your life and budget. Whatever it is keeping you from driving the car you want, we'll guarantee to do our best to help you. We're Oxendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we are a dealer for you. Visit our showroom in Cottonwood or see all the deals at mattsays.yes.com.
I want to welcome you back inside the broadcast booth here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. It is senior night here at the Cave, and well, Nick, I mean, you were a senior. You actually got a chance to walk on this field as a player at Philip Katapa alongside Nick Yatsenko. And Nick, you know, what kind of emotions go through your head when you head down on the field? You're walking with your folks and or your guardian or whoever, and you know it's your final game of the season. What's going through your head?
It's surreal. It doesn't really hit you. It's not going to hit these seniors until they're long gone and off the field tonight after their game. It's a surreal feeling. And Phil, my parents dressed up as pirates.
All right.
Standing out waiting to come on the field. Kudos to them. They were true sports. They had the makeup and everything. They looked great. They walked me out as true Marauders.
Yeah.
It was a special night. The seniors are getting walked out right now, and it's just a beautiful thing. There you see it on your screen. And these guys work so hard all season, all 4 years of high school, and it's great to hear what their plans are after the season, and the whole crowd gets to hear that, and these guys get walked down. It's a beautiful night. Great way to end the season.
And we want to let you know, if you didn't get a chance to show up to the game or you're not currently watching the game right now, we are recording the pregame festivities with the senior night, and it'll be posted later tonight. So you can definitely check that out if you didn't get a chance to tune in now, or if you're just now tuning in, or you're going to watch it later. But this is currently all being recorded. We will put it up on our YouTube channel and our Facebook and all that stuff so that people can check it out. You just saw Ryan Griffin. I believe that is Trevor Hoke. But earlier we saw Ryan Griffin. So a lot of the Marauders leaving this season. We've got a handful of seniors taking off. It's a relatively young team. We talked about this all season long. Currently the Marauders are still looking for their first victory. They're 0-9 on the season, looking to drop that goose egg play spoiler to the Prescott Badgers, who are looking to improve their playoff seeding right now. They are 6-3 in overall and 4-1 in the region. They are a very, very good team. Just got off a huge win, beating Lee Williams 48-7, where the Marauders are coming off the opposite side of a really bad loss, 45-2 last week against the Flagstaff Eagles.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight tonight for sure. Mingus want to stay in this and get a W out of this one and play spoiler because Prescott's good. 6-3 overall, 4-1 in region. Remember, we've lost to these other region teams by a lot of points, and Prescott's beat these guys. So it all kind of depends on the execution tonight. Got to come out a lot faster than we have all season. It's been a point that we've talked about every single game, though. It all boils down to these younger guys coming up getting experience. We're going to see some JV guys we haven't seen before.
That's
a
right.
couple freshmen getting the start tonight on defense. Good to see the experience being shared all the way around. It's only going to make for a great program in the coming seasons.
and there are a few Marauders that are not dressed out, and one of the ones that jumps out right immediately to me is Drew Meyer. Unfortunately, did have a concussion last game, so he's not going to be able to play in this game. Thankfully, though, Drew Meyer still got a whole season left here at Mingus Union, so he'll have an opportunity to have his senior night next year. He's a junior this year, but I'll tell you what, Drew Meyer not being on the field right now is tough.
Yeah, and we're going to see a true freshman take his
That's
place.
right.
True freshman Arnado is going to come play up, and hey, that's some really, really tough shoes to fill. Arnado is going to have a long night. We saw him last week get the start later on in that game. Hey, that's what a wake-up call. I mean, Drew Meyer, we talked about the brutal yards he was getting all season long, where he's hitting the line of scrimmage and then having to fight forward for 3 or 4 yards. I mean, he didn't have the greatest average, over 3 or 4 yards, though. And that's a lot of carries, a lot of footwork. Arnado's going to have a long night ahead of him. Hopefully he can get to the outside and we can kind of get to see his speed. I'd like to see what he can bring to the table.
Yeah, Makai Arnuato making his way up to the varsity level to get his first start at the varsity level. So, we talked about experience. We know that Zach Harrison is a sophomore. He's got 2 years left here at Mingus Union. I mean, the list goes on and on. Drew Meyer's a junior. Jonathan Sanchez is a junior. They're going to get a lot of these core guys back for what's looking like a possible rebound season next year. Of course, I mean, they win one game. They've already done better than the season so far. Of course, tonight could change, which hopefully it will. It'd be nice to send these seniors away with a victory, but it is going to be a dogfight, like you said. I think you placed that perfectly. It's going to be a dogfight, and Prescott is not a team to take lightly. 6-3 overall, 4-1 in region. Currently coming off a very big victory, 48-7, beating Lee Williams, and they are led by Dillinger Boyd, their senior quarterback, who has been tearing it up this year.
Yeah, he uses his feet a lot. We're going to see Dillinger Boyd run the football a lot tonight. He's right behind Esposito for rushing stats, so that's real scary. You got a quarterback who's right behind the running back and runs and attempts and rushes and yards. It's going to be a long night for the Marauders, but you watch game film all week, and hey, all you need is a real good QB spy and a great game plan, and you can stop these guys. So it's going to be tough with a quarterback who can take off like he can.
Yeah, it seems like game plan number one is going to be containing Dillinger Boyd as much as possible, and then hopefully slowing down Silas Esposito, the running back for the Prescott Badgers. And, we've got so much more excitement to come up. It was senior night tonight. This is the final home game, the final game for the Marauders season before we head into 2020 for that fall season. But right now we're going to step away, and when we come back, we're going to get you ready for this game. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Hi, my name is Crazy Tony. The reason I'm here today is to let you know what Poquito Loco is all about. Unlike the rest of the Mexican food restaurants in that area, our main focus is tacos. From street tacos to cheap tacos and everything in between. So come on down to Poquito Loco for some crazy good tacos, the newest place in Old Town. And also we are honored to offer 10% of our profits to the Old Town Mission to help less fortunate. Have a great day and be safe.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
What was really intriguing about this opportunity was the fact that they have a hands-on viticulture vineyard and actually a working winery. so instead of taking something online, I actually get to immerse myself into the program and learn firsthand how to do the mechanics of running a vineyard and working in a winery.
Marauders are about to head on to the field. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Phil Catafmo alongside Nick Yatsenko. And the Marauders are looking for a victory tonight against the Prescott Badgers on senior night here at the Cave on Bright Field. We await for the Marauders to take the field for some of these players for the final time in their high school career.
Yep, surreal feeling. They're not going to really realize this until the end of this game. It'll be nice and emotional for these guys, but Coach Casada's got these guys. You got to lay it all out there tonight. And I know that's the talk, and Angelo Alvarez is about to lead these guys out of the tunnel, and they're fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, the Marauders, again, looking for a victory here against the Prescott Badgers. 6-3 overall, 4-1 on the season in region for the Prescott Badgers. The Marauders still looking for their first victory tonight, hoping it is the night for the Marauders to break that goose egg and come away with a big upset victory against the Prescott Badgers. There goes the cannon, and here come the Marauders. Of course, led by the American flag and the Arizona State flag.
Big Clay Griffin
running
that flag down. Excellent. See these guys getting ready to go.
The Marauders are coming off a loss last week against the Flagstaff Eagles 45-2. And Nick, what are some improvements they need to make to get a victory tonight?
Boy, we're going to have to put some points on the board early. That's for sure. If we're going to have a chance at staying in this one and beating Prescott, playing that spoiler that we want to play, we've got to get some points on the board early. Doesn't matter how we do it. We've seen some special teams play last few weeks from the other teams. Strong start defensively from Bradshaw.
Yeah.
And then the special teams as well by blocking a punt for a touchdown. So that's what the Marauders have got to do tonight. We need to turn some of those into those points for ourselves and start the game. Who cares how you do it? If you're just grabbing that football, ripping it out, let's just get that football, get some points on the board early. That's going to be the biggest key. Then it's going to be Contain Boyd. We're going to be talking about him all night.
We're going to step away real quick for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A beautiful rendition of our Star-Spangled Banner by some Marauder students. And what a way to fire up the crowd. Hear Yancey DeVore behind us getting excited about the national anthem. It's beautiful, beautiful job.
Yeah, most certainly. And everyone's getting ready to start this senior night football game out. And, oh, boy, nobody's ready. These seniors are not ready for this. They don't know what's coming. It's emotional. I've been through this on Bright Field, and it's a real special moment at the end of this game. Regardless of the outcome, it's real special for these seniors. They're going to get to hug each other. And they put a lot of sweat, a lot of work, a lot of tears into this field, that locker room that they're going to go change out in for the last time. No playoffs for Mingus this season, unfortunately. Just been a developing season for us, but going to be a special evening for those seniors regardless, and their parents as well. It's nice to see everybody here, walking these guys out on the field, and here's some future plans. It's exciting.
Ryan Griffin and Peter Calandra, along with Joseph Robles and Logan Serene, all out there, all seniors, all 4 of them, ready for the coin toss for the Marauders for their final home game and final game as Marauders students. And Nick, we talked about early on about the improvements the Marauders need to make, and I couldn't agree more. I think they need to come out strong. They need to get on the board quick and get on the board as often as possible. They're going to need to contain Dillinger Boyd. They're going to need to keep an eye on the running back Silas Esposito. They're both big-time threats. They're both leading this team in rushing. Funny enough, the quarterback's actually got more rushing yards than the running back. So this team is not afraid to scramble. They're not afraid to run. The Marauders are going to have to contain as much as possible and try to walk away with a huge upset victory tonight. Send these seniors away with a victory.
Yeah, and Marauders are going to have to force the Badgers to pass a little bit tonight. These guys really rely on a heavy run game, and that being with Boyd and Esposito. These guys run a lot. So they're going to have to try to force Prescott to go through the air, and you stop that by stop any kind of consistent running. You can't let them develop a good running game because that's going to open up passes. And on the contrary, that's what the Marauders have to do. You're going to have Arnado have a few good pickups, and then all of a sudden it'll leave a route open for a wide receiver, and then that's where your big play comes in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the freshman Makai Arnaud running it for the Marauders, taking over for Drew Meyer. As we mentioned, Drew Meyer got a concussion last game, so he will not be playing in this game. But he's still got a whole season left here at Mingus, so we'll get to see him next year in 2020 for the fall season. Zach Harrison is on the field for the Marauders as the QB tonight. His final game of this regular season as the quarterback in his sophomore season. Still got 2 more years left. We can't talk more about Zach Harrison than we already have all season long. The young sophomore quarterback coming in, taking over at quarterback, and just playing exceptional.
Can't wait to follow him throughout the season. He's incredible. A lot of maturity, a lot of poise, like you said, Philip. He's just been great. The mistakes he's made all season, we've talked about them, are mistakes that you have to make as a young quarterback. Get him out now while you're only a sophomore, and he's out here kind of testing the waters. He's done a great job, made some really, really smart plays, a lot of ball safety. He's going to be premier in a couple seasons here.
The Marauders will take off. We'll start with the ball on the return. They will kick they will be the return team going from right to left on your radio dial. And the Prescott Badgers will go from left to right. So we are excited. Getting close, very, very close. Seconds away from kickoff here. Nick, if you want to throw out some keys to the game, I know we mentioned about what they needed to improve on. You know, I feel like we're just going to be reiterating the same thing, just kind of contain, try to score, slow down the running game as much as possible, and just play spoiler tonight.
Yeah, let's get some good special teams going. We might have an opportunity to score on special teams, and who knows, it could come down to that. Special teams is always a little bit of a funky play on the field. As long as you can execute really well, you can make some good plays, even scoring plays from that.
Ball will be returned around the 10-yard line. Jonathan Sanchez will get tackled around the 21. So the Marauders will take the ball over on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Marauders as they start on the offensive side. Zach Harrison making his way out there at quarterback. Peter Calandra at wide receiver. Dakota Faucha, another fellow senior. We're going to be missing Dakota Faucha next season. He has played fantastic at wide receiver for the Marauders in that slot receiver position. Speedy guy.
Yeah,
great
most
wide
certainly.
receiver.
We're going to have to find some shoes to fill his spot. He's definitely had some good speed, and we've lost a few guys, so these guys will step up and do just a great job.
Harrison in the shotgun formation. Arnuato in the backfield. Man in motion, that's Jonathan Sanchez moving his way to the right side. Harrison hands it off. Arnuato on the right side, and he will find about 5 yards. Good little start for Makai Arnuato.
Yeah, those are the tough yards there. Did a great job. Harrison did a good job of kind of selling that. Maybe I'm not going to hand it off motion, and then he did, and Arnado gets a few yards off that.
Did see Angelo Alvarez warming up a little bit at running back. Not sure if he was used just as a little bit of a, just kind of a decoy or just in practice to get Harrison some more snaps. But I'm curious to see if we'll see Angelo Alvarez at running back for the Marauders. But right now it is Makai Arnuato, shotgun formation for Harrison. 2 wide receivers left, 2 on the right. Harrison draws a snap. He's going to run it himself. Run into a couple Badgers, and he's going to get taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1 yard after the tackle. On the QB run, no gain on that. It'll go right back to the line of scrimmage, right back on the 25-yard line. 3rd and 6 here with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Harrison basically sold that one. That Prescott knew that was a running play all the way, took that handoff, and automatically tucked it. Maybe try to sell that a little bit more, and here we are, third and manageable, but Let's see what Harrison does here.
Shotgun formation for Harrison. Arnuato right next to him. Harrison's looking to pass, looking left, turning right. Down the field. He's taking a deep ball downfield. It is picked off around the 30-yard line, and the Badgers will take over. Now past the 40, past the 45-50. Huge block coming around the 40. Brought down around the 45-yard line, 35-yard line, excuse me. And a huge return on the interception from number 2 for the Prescott Badgers. That is Jacob Police. Police in the backfield.
Good run back there by Police. That was a great job by Prescott reading that one, and a huge block put on Sanchez there. You saw that on your screen. That was an upend block, and boy, Prescott's got some real good field position early.
So Prescott will start on the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation for Boyd. Man in motion. Boyd looking to run himself left side. Past the 30. Past the 20. Making his way past the 15. And will get brought down around the 8-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle by Dakota Falcha. And already a quick start for the Prescott Badgers.
Yeah, boy, that's a 26-yard scamper for Boyd, and we're going to see that all night. We're going to have some linebackers and safeties keeping an eye on him, because we know by looking at his stats, he's going to be all over with his feet.
I formation, they're going to hand it off to Wright. Wright on the right side, trying to go now up the middle. He'll get stuffed, but he'll get about 2 or 3 on that run. So still second and goal now for the Prescott Badgers off the handoff from Boyd to Wright. Only a few yards on that run. We talked about how this running game for the Prescott Badgers has been really the point of emphasis for this team, and they're showing it early.
Yeah, most certainly, and this is why you have to get these running most teams to pass a little bit, get them uncomfortable. But right now, Prescott went right down the field, and they're knocking on the door.
Boyd now in the shotgun formation, right in the backfield with him. 3 wide receivers bunched on the left. They're going to hand it off to Wright on the left side. Wright is going to make his way into the end zone and score to put the Badgers up 6-0 early on.
Yeah, just a nice, easy run to the left for Wright there. Not too much going on. I mean, you're going to see the replay here. Wright's going to take this handoff, go to the left, and he's got some space wide open. You saw Micah Johnson break through the line of scrimmage there, but he just wasn't far enough on the outside, and that's just kind of where he lined up. But yeah, otherwise, great start for the Badgers.
Nathan Wright finds himself a rushing touchdown and puts the Badgers up 6-0 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. We await the extra point. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it is good. 7-0 will go our score in the first quarter. When we come back, the Marauders will take over on offense. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
It's a great program, you know, it gets you ready for a great career in life. It's good, steady. You know, it made my journey and my decision to start this career path a whole lot easier. Keeps you active. From coming from a sports background, being active is what I love. You know, if you want something fun and exciting, this might just be for you.
Well, Nathan Wright finds himself into the end zone to put the Prescott Badgers up 7-0. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Marauders will await the kick return, or await the kickoff to return the ball, as they'll take over on offense. Their last offensive drive resulting in an interception, which set up the rushing touchdown for Nathan Wright on the left side. Sanchez will return it, but he steps out of bounds, so it'll be a touchback. And the Marauders will get another opportunity here to get on the board as they find themselves down early.
Yeah, it's going to be a long field. It's going to be the 80-yard field. Touchback's going to put us at the 20, and it's going to be, boy, that's going to be a big series. We're going to need some chunk plays here, Philip. Something maybe a little bit less through the air. I think we got a little bit greedy on that last first possession, but I like taking the chance early, seeing if you can't get one over the top of the defense and get on the board early, which is what we talked about.
Philip Katafmo alongside Nick Yatsenko. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. 3 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left, man in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass. He's going to go short to the left, complete it. That is Sanchez on the right side. He is brought down, maybe a gain of 1 on that pass. So that'll put them on the 21-yard line and 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and Sanchez got some serious speed and agility there, so he would have found some real estate. He would have been gone, but he's caught that one in the backfield, and you got to keep your footing on that one. Slipped on the turf a little bit, and Prescott surrounded him.
3 wide receivers left, 1 on the right, Arnuato in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Right side, Harrison brought down, and he's going to go for a loss of about 7.
Yeah, and Harrison keeping the football is one of the keys that we've been talking about with all of our games. It's got to be successful, not kind of scrambling backwards a little bit. You got to try to find a hole, get upfield. But Marauders digging a little bit of a hole here on 3rd down.
So that'll be third. Excuse me, only lost about 3 on that one. So 3 and 12, 3rd and 12 on the 18-yard line. Harrison takes the snap. Rolling left, looking downfield. Man coming, brings him down for a loss.
Ooh, huge sack. Huge sack. Prescott's going to be they're formidable, Philip, with it. They've dominated some of these region teams we've played in, and we're seeing it early on already. We're seeing a sack, the interception. Nathan Wright already scampering into the end zone. These guys are a real good team. 6-3 overall, 4-1 in region, and these guys are fighting for a good playoff spot. So we're already seeing the talent that they have.
Dakota Falcha will punt it away in the end zone. Prescott Badger waiting around the 40-yard line, sent downfield. It'll be returned at the 35. That is Boyd. Boyd to the left side, past the 20. He's got some room on the 10. He'll get brought down, and the ball is loose, but it goes out of bounds. So Boyd returns it around the 10. We do have a flag on the play. It looks like it is going to be holding, and I believe it's going to be holding on the return team. So that'll bring Prescott back a little further, put them around the 15, 20-yard line as we await the final call from the official.
Fortunate play for the Marauders there. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Going to be holding on the Badgers.
It is holding on the Badgers. So the ball will be placed where it was returned around the 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 36 for the Prescott Badgers.
Prescott takes over 1st and 10 from the Mingus 36-yard line.
Boyd, shotgun formation, 3 right, 2 left. Badgers currently leading 7-0. You can see on our Cottonwood Recreation Center scoreboard. Seven minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on the 36. Boyd, man in motion. That's going to be right. Boyd running right, looking pass. He's going to run it instead. Lofted throw is intercepted. Tipped in the air, picked off. And that is Alvarez with the interception.
Yeah, that's a great job. Great job by Alvarez, waiting patiently for that one. Looking to make the tackle, ends up with an interception. Just bounced right off the hands of the Badger receiver, and that's exactly what we need. There's your replay there. Yeah, great. Just a good positioning by Alvarez. You could see he was coming in to make the tackle, but instead, I'll take the football. And Marauders, here we go. This is what we talked about. This is what they needed. Now they got to go down and get some points.
Ball was tipped in the air. Pass intended for Nathan Wright. It was tipped out of his hands, and Alvarez right there able to pick it off. And now the Marauders will start with the ball, shotgun formation. Harrison's going to hand it off, and it's going to be Arnuato, and he's going to get brought down almost immediately.
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one to follow up with. You got to have a little bit of momentum building there. Prescott taking it right away. They just met Arnuato right in the backfield, and that's almost a 5-yard, looks like a 4-yard loss there, and just the handoff.
It is going to be a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14 on the 25-yard line.
2nd and 14 from the 35.
Harrison looking to pass, make that the 35. It is going to go through the hands of Peter Calandra, a little high on that throw as Harrison was hit as he threw. So it'll remain 3rd and 14 on the 35-yard line.
3rd and 14.
7-0 our score, 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go here on senior night at the Cave.
That's what Mingus is going to have to defensively continue that. Make Prescott try to throw that ball. That's a mistake real early from the Badgers when they tried to go through the air. Now we got to clean it up through the air ourselves.
3 on the right, 1 on the left. Man in the backfield. Harrison rolling right, looking to pass. Pressure coming. Harrison gets throws it off, and it goes incomplete. Intended for Jonathan Sanchez on the far right side. And they'll bring up 4th and 14.
Yeah, and you see Griffin helping Harrison up in the backfield here. It's a pretty big hit. Badgers are coming out. These guys are big. They're a very, very strong team. These guys have a lot of size to them. And Griffin saw that big guy from Prescott take down Harrison, give him a little help up, and hopefully a little motivation here. 4th down, I imagine, big punt coming, and try to win this field position battle.
Faucha will punt it away. 6 minutes, 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Big interception by Angelo Alvarez. Got the Marauders the ball back, but they go 4 and out here. It's going to be a little pooch kick, and it'll go out of bounds around the 45. Ball will be spotted on the 50.
At the Mingus 49-yard line.
Yep, right on the Mingus 49.
Yeah.
So it's still Marauder territory, and that's something that we've seen all season. Philip has given up the good field position. That's always tough when a team. If you're an opposing team, you get to start out in the other team's territory. Each time you start a possession, that's really, it's simple. You get shorter than 50 yards to go to score.
They're looking to do that right here, and the Marauders are looking to shut them down. Boyd under center now, I formation. Wide receivers on both ends. They're going to hand it off right to the left side. Right cuts through the 40, past the 45, 30, and he's going to get brought down.
Yeah, that's a big run by Wright. That's a great job by him, ball safety. He knows the Marauders are trying to claw that thing out. He puts 2 hands on that and scampers down the field. It's about a 20-yard run there. That's what Prescott's going to be going to. That's their bread and butter. We're going to have to make them pass it.
I formation again. They're going to hand it off right, left side. He's going to get past the 20 and get brought down. Not sure if it was enough for a first down, but it was real close. The ball will be spotted on the, looks like the 8-yard line, or well, just short. So it'll go a 9-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 1 on the 19-yard line. Boyd I formation, wide receivers on both ends. Boyd takes the snap, hands it off right this time to the right side. He'll get the first down, but get brought down. Only a gain of 2 on that run.
Yeah, that's a good job by the Marauders defensively there, just kind of crowding up that line of scrimmage and making Wright try to make a hole, but that wasn't going to happen there. That was a good job by the Marauders.
Marauders able to slow down that run. Prescott does get the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, or excuse me, Boyd will actually go under center. Boyd awaiting the snap. Man in motion to the left side. Boyd takes the snap, hands it off, run up the middle. Looks like that is, was that Esposito? Was that number 1?
Looked like a 1, maybe a 7 out there for the Badgers. Good job, Marauders, piling up and keeping them for a short game.
I think that was Esposito, the 2nd leading rusher of the Prescott Badgers, right behind the quarterback, Dillinger Boyd.
Yeah, boy, and add Wright into the mix. We've already seen Wright a few times get a handoff. They got a few weapons they're going to be utilizing.
Empty backfield now for Boyd. 2 on the left, man in motion, that's Esposito. They're going to hand it off. Boyd's going to keep it to the left side. Boyd's going to find the end zone and score. 13-0 goes our score with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. A quarterback keeper for Dillinger Boyd in his final regular season with the Prescott Badgers. We take another look at it. Beautiful read option as Boyd finds his way into the end zone on the left side. 13-0 goes our score. We'll await the extra point. And we talked about the running game, how much of a weapon Dillinger Boyd has been. Salas Esposito as well. I mean, we're seeing it here.
Yeah,
and
we're
now
going to see
Nathan
a lot
Wright.
more of it. You can tell that that's what they lean on.
Kick is up and good. It'll go 14-0. When we come back, Marauders will take over on offense as we await the kickoff. Don't go anywhere. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Angelo Alvarez will be back to return the kick along with Jonathan Sanchez. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 14-0. The Prescott Badgers currently leading this game. 2 rushing touchdowns, one from Nathan Wright and one from the senior Dillinger Boyd. And we talked about the running game, and early on, the Badgers taking it to the Marauders. Ball will be returned around the 1-yard line. Alvarez to the right side, past the 20, past the 25, cuts back, trying to get to the 30. He's going to get brought down. Feisty Angelo Alvarez in the USA socks finds his way for a pretty decent field position. Will be on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, those are some outgoing socks, and Angelo did a great job showcasing him there. You can see that speed he's got going to the right side of the field. Almost able to break that on the right side, but I mean, better than the touchback. Starting at the looks like the 27, 28-yard line, and Mingus will take any one of those yards there to help out a little bit.
Shotgun formation for Harrison. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Man in the backfield, that's Arnuato. We are waiting the play clock as it begins to start. Harrison rolling right. He's got a man in the option, flips it to Arnuato, and he'll get brought down right at the line.
Yeah, boy, and Harrison thought maybe Arnuato was a little bit further out than he was, and he pitches that, and Prescott Badger is able to just kind of track him right down immediately and take him down, and Arnuato's got another loss on that carry.
So it'll go down for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 on the 25-yard line. 2 wide receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Harrison, man in the backfield, that's Arnuato. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass, short pass to the left side. It's going to be caught. Sanchez cutting back, looking for the first down. Still on his feet, gets brought down.
Almost got to that first down marker. Good job by Sanchez there. We knew we'd see him being utilized as a wide receiver tonight. A lot of speed Sanchez brings.
Yeah, a little dump pass to Sanchez on the left side, and you can see him fighting his way through a couple Prescott Badgers defenders, but unable to get the first down. Not too far away, though. 3rd and 3 on the 34-yard line with under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Marauders looking for a first down, keep this drive going. First drive resulted in an interception. The last ones from there have resulted in 4 and out. Shotgun formation. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass, right side. It is completed to Micah Johnson. What a beautiful throw from Zach Harrison. Right into the hands of Micah Johnson for a first down.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, the chemistry Harrison's built with these receivers have been great. We've talked about it all season, and the chances he's taken are just chances, but this is just concrete. That's a great route. Good ball by Harrison, and that's how you move the chains.
So first down for the Marauders, the sophomore to junior connection, 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line, empty backfield. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass. He's going to run, fights his way off a defender, still on his feet. Harrison passed the first down.
Yeah, great job, Harrison, using his feet, and that's some serious speed up through the middle. That's a run straight up the gut, and that's exactly what Marauders got to do. That'll build some confidence.
Harrison finds his way for a first down. There is a flag down. Not entirely sure who it was on, maybe a play in the end there. We're taking another look at it. You can see Harrison on the draw, fights his way off a defender and still stays on his feet to get the first down. We saw some big runs from Zach Harrison when we were in Prescott Valley for the Bradshaw Bears game.
Most certainly, and it's nice to see him utilize his feet. He's got a lot of speed that he brings to the table. We've talked about the arm being good and the chemistry he's building, but, hey, being a dual-threat quarterback is the ultimate.
So personal foul penalty on the Prescott Badgers. That'll push the Marauders 15 yards up, so now it'll put them on the 29-yard line in scoring position now. Harrison with a huge first down on that run.
Mingus from the Prescott 29-yard line.
I see that, and stick with what works. That's a great little job by the Marauders, getting Harrison right up the gut for a nice gain, and let's see what Coach Casada's got in store.
Arnuato in the backfield along with Harrison in the shotgun formation. 1 on the left, 3 on the right. Arnuato in motion. Marauders short pass completed to Johnson for a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, great job by Harrison building up that chemistry early on in the game. That's going to open up some running. If we can get a consistent passing game going, Prescott might lean more on our passing, and then we might get some good running plays in there.
Well, that's almost how you beat the blitz. Prescott was really bringing in the defenders on the defensive line, and that short pass, beautiful throw again from Harrison to Johnson. Shotgun formation for Harrison. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 1 in the backfield. Harrison Looking short again, this time completed to the right side. That is Trevor Hoke, and Hoke on his senior night's looking for a first down. He'll get it.
Yeah, nice. Marauders going to move the chains. That's a great job by Harrison, making some good leadership moves out there, finding his open receivers, and there you go. Hoke is a senior. More than deserved so on senior night. Last game here at the Cave, I'm sure we're going to see and call him more.
So first down for the Marauders. Trevor Hoke getting the first down on that beautiful throw from Zach Harrison. 1st and 10 on the 19. Marauders looking to strike before the end of the first quarter. We've just got under a minute to go here. 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Man in the backfield, that's Arnuato. Harrison takes the snap. Looking pass, left side. Micah Johnson right out of his hands. He had daylight had he made that grab.
Wide open Micah Johnson, and just right off the hands, Micah Johnson. But that's a great job by these guys. That's exactly what they're going to be looking for on the next play. I'd say you got to shake that off if you're Micah. No big deal. The Marauders have
he had 2 great catches early on.
Right, and that's going to happen. I mean, wide open. He's already looking at the end zone when he's trying to catch that one, and Harrison's just going to have to find him again.
So an incomplete pass intended for Micah Johnson on the slant route up the middle. Now empty backfield for Zach Harrison. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Harrison looking pass again. Short pass. It is out of the hands again, intended this time now for Arnuato. It'll go incomplete and bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like utilizing so many different weapons at the wide receiver position, bringing Arnuato, the running back, into it. That's going to really mix it up and keep the Badgers guessing. Coach Casada's got these guys. Everyone's looking at their wristbands. Love that. That was always convenient for us on the line. We didn't have to do much moving out there. You just kind of stand still, look at your wristband, and know what's going on.
3 on the left, 1 on the right. Arnuato in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Harrison. Harrison looking to go to the end zone. Pressure coming. He gets brought down. 5-yard loss on that sack.
Oh, boy. And 4 Badgers just met him in the backfield all at the same time. That's just a good play. Harrison only had a few seconds, and thankfully kind of just stuck that ball and went down. Didn't try to force anything. The offensive line gave him a minute, gave him a second or two, seemed like, but Prescott does a great job of just barreling through that line of scrimmage.
Harrison is still on the field, so I think the Marauders will go for it on 4th and 18.
I like it.
On the 27-yard line here, 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clock still winding down. Getting close to 15 seconds. Arnuato, along with Harrison in the backfield. 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Marauders looking for a conversion or a touchdown before we head into the second quarter. That ball is loose. Harrison falls on top of it. A bad snap will go incomplete.
Yeah, and just kind of a little bit of an error on the Marauders, and that's kind of daunted on us all season, some things like that. And Prescott's going to get some great field position here. Not sure what you can do about that. Practice your snaps, but it's just an unfortunate bounce for Harrison right over the top of his head. And the Badgers looking to add some more on early.
5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Prescott Badgers. Boyd in the under center in the I formation.
Well, you hated to see it drive in like that, huh? That was
a
good start for the Marauders on that drive.
Boyd under center, I formation. Looks like he's got man in the backfield. Boyd's going to pass, looking downfield, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, and that's a great job by the Marauders defensively down here. You got Alvarez, all kinds of coverage, and Boyd just kind of drops back and hopes for a prayer at the end of this first quarter, and Marauders are going to the second, looking to start that last drive, keep the momentum going from that last offensive drive that they had. Prescott's still got the ball, and these guys are looking to march.
Well, we're going to head into the second quarter, and when we come back, the Marauders will remain on defense with a fresh clock here in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Hi, my name's Crazy Tony. The reason I'm here today is to let you know what Poquito Loco is all about. Unlike the rest of the Mexican food restaurants in that area, our main focus is tacos. From street tacos to cheap tacos and everything in between. So come on down to Poquito Loco for some crazy good tacos, the newest place in Old Town. And also we are honored to offer 10% of our profits to the Old Town Mission to help less fortunate. Have a great day and be safe.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're the last local garbage company homegrown in the Verde Valley.
And we want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $14 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Want to welcome you back here to Bright Field. The Marauders able to, the Prescott Badgers currently have the ball right now, and what I was going to say is the Marauders bringing up a 4th down on the defensive side as the Prescott Badgers on 4th and 1 are looking to convert. Up 14-0 here with 10 minutes, 58 seconds to go here. Boyd under center, man in the backfield, that's right. Boyd, quarterback sneak, gets the first down.
Boyd on the carry.
Boy, and that's just a power move on Prescott's part there, going for the quarterback sneak. And Marauders, a great job. They're keeping these guys to just a few yards each play. That's what they're going to have to do. That was a good series. Make the Badgers earn every yard that they get. That was a few. They took all 4 plays to get that one. That's what the Marauders have to hold these guys accountable for.
So I formation again, Boyd under center, right in the backfield. Boyd. Going to be a direct snap. Boyd's going to roll out right. He's going to take it himself. He's got a lot of room. Trips down around the 42-yard line, or excuse me, the 38-yard line. So they are going to spot it on the 38.
Boyd on the keeper.
A 6-yard gain on that run.
Tripped up by Trevor Hoke. That was a great job by Trevor getting his arm in there and
just slowing him down.
Yeah, getting him to trip, and Boyd goes down. He had a lot of open grass in front of him.
I'll tell you what, somebody we're definitely going to miss next season is Trevor Hoke. He's played great as a receiver, as a linebacker. He's played fantastic this season. They're going to hand it off right, left side. He's going to get brought down. On the tackle there was Esteban Loretta. Loretta, the sophomore, number 45. Small gain, but it will be enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. 9 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Philip Katafmo alongside Nick Yatsenko. It is senior night here at Bright Field. I formation for Boyd. He's going to hand it off to, that is Esposita, and he is going to get brought down for a 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain. Esposita's got a lot of speed, so good job of the Marauders kind of containing him. He's going to be dangerous on the outside if he can get to it. Good job by that linebacker core to keep him, and only at a 5 yards.
So a 4-yard gain on that run, 2nd and 6 on the 30-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Boyd, shotgun formation, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Man in the backfield, man in motion now. 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Boyd, another man in motion. He's going to flip it, hand off to the right side, and Trevor Hoke with another great tackle. Man on the run there was Aaron Green, the 6'5 senior. Big fella.
Great job by the Marauders' containment there. That's a good job of staying home. And again, Trevor Hoke, might as well call the senior out at senior night. He's done a great job so far, and that's how you contain the Badgers. That's what the Marauders are going to have to do, bringing up a 3rd down.
Hoke and Loretta on the tackle. 3rd and 5 for the Prescott Badgers on the 29-yard line. Boyd, man in the backfield. Esposita, Boyd's going to keep it left side, up the middle. He's going to get the first down and a lot more. Boyd past the 10 into the end zone for a touchdown. 20-0 goes our score. 2nd rushing touchdown for Dellinger Boyd.
Boy, and that's some serious speed on Boyd's part. I mean, there was a few great blocks there, but he was able to just scamper free to the end zone. You can see the replay here. Boyd fakes that handoff going to the outside to Esposita and then bolts right up the middle. That's tough. Nobody there to stop him, and he's got some long legs. He's fast.
Waiting for the extra point here from Clay Gross. So far as 2 for 2 on extra points, and we'll go 3 for 3. 21-0 goes our score. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. When we come back, the Marauders will be on offense. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
Eight minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 21-0 is our score. Second rushing touchdown for Dellinger Boyd. Want to welcome you back here to Bright Field. Phil Catafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. And Nick, we talked about how much of a threat on the ground Dellinger Boyd has been, and man, is he making it apparent. That'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Marauders will start on the 20-yard line. Second rushing touchdown for Dellinger Boyd. Third in total for the Prescott Badgers on the ground.
Yeah, Boyd's got some serious speed, and that's what we saw that last play. And it doesn't hurt that they got a few other weapons that they're going to, too. Esposito, Wright, they got some really great weapons that they're utilizing around Boyd, which is going to open it up for him. Boyd's got that last play. He was almost untouched. A lot of field to work with, especially if you're the Marauders, keen on some of the other players. It's just a good job by the Badgers.
Now, I know the Marauders went 4 and out on their last drive, but, man, were they moving the ball up the field.
Yeah, most certainly.
Harrison, shotgun formation, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Looking to run, left side, option, flips it to Arnuato, cuts back, gets past the line of scrimmage, but looks like he'll get brought down for a loss on that option run. Something we've seen a lot with Drew Meyer is that little flip at the last second to the left and or right side when it's Harrison and Meyer. Now it's Harrison and Arnuato. And, it'll be a loss of 2 on that run. 12-2 now, or 2nd and 2.
Yeah,
second and 12.
Been the bread and butter for the Marauders all season. However, Prescott's really zeroed in on that. You can tell. They're not really letting us get to the outside too much. Good job playing that pitch to the outside. Harrison's going to have to mix it up a little bit.
Harrison takes a snap. Hit as he throws, but it is incomplete. Coming right through the middle was number 35. That was Desmond Bennett, the nose tackle. Just ran right through the O-line and brought down Harrison. Harrison, though, almost had that, that pass off.
Yeah, he almost had Sanchez on that.
So it does go incomplete. It'll now bring up 3rd and 12 for the Marauders on the 18-yard line. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Marauders looking to move the ball down the field as they did in the last drive. 2 on the right, man in motion now, make it 3 on the right. Harrison, last second throw was it picked off? There is a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
May have been either incomplete or intercepted, not entirely sure. But we do have a penalty on the field, and we'll see what that is.
I don't even know that they made the call if it was an interception. It looks like no, it was not an interception.
We'll take another look at it here. Looks like Harrison. It did go out of the hands of the defender on that throw.
Yeah, you see it on the ground.
Yeah,
there.
It did go out of the hands. So I'm not sure who the penalty was on. I think it was on the Marauders. So it'll go 4th and 12, and Dakota Faucha will punt it away. Faucha sends it downfield, tipped as he kicks it. He'll take a hop and stop at looks like the 37-yard line.
Yep, the Badgers are going to have fairly decent field position now, and Marauders just going to have to kind of spark some up. They're getting close to breaking something, but Prescott's done a great job of just containing these guys, keeping the Marauders almost within that line of scrimmage. Not too many plays going for positive yardage here. And on the contrary, the Badgers have done a great job so far of that.
1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Boyd in the shotgun formation. Man in the backfield. Wide receivers on both ends. Boyd takes the snap. He's going to hand it off left side. That's a new running back. Past the 30, cuts back past the 35, gets brought down. There's a penalty flag on the field around the 21-yard line. That was Ryland Waples on the run, the junior. Playing both sides of the ball, running back and corner. We'll take another look at it. Boyd hands it off to Naples, just left side. Sees a lot of room, and, well, it's going to be a penalty on Prescott. So that'll push them back.
Yeah, right in the vicinity of holding. That's typically what happens there, and all the work from Waple's kind of going to get wiped out.
So after the penalty, only a gain of 1 on that big run. 1st and 9 for the Prescott Badgers on the 35-yard line. Boyd, only man in the backfield. Weiland is going to join him now. Or Waples, excuse me. Now man in the backfield. 3 on the right. Boyd the only man. Waples in motion. They flip it. Waples on the right side. Past the 30. Cuts back. Past the 35. Now past the 20. And will get brought out of bounds. And Nicholas Chavira on the tackle.
Yeah, and that's another, we haven't seen Waples, and all of a sudden 2 carries in a row. He's shown some serious ability too. And that's a good job by Waples to get to the outside and pick up 13-14 for the Badgers.
It'll be enough for a first down for the Prescott Badgers. 1st and 10 now on the 17-yard line. Boyd, man in the backfield. Wide receivers on both ends. Boyd's going to hand it off. That's right to the right side. Wright fighting his way for the first down. Is not going to get it. Going to come up just a couple yards short. And we'll move to 2nd down.
Yeah, the Marauders did a good job playing that one. The linebackers kind of sat in their position, waited for the Badgers to come to them, and lead for a 2nd down, a real short gain.
So it'll be 2nd and 3 on the 17. 6 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Right in the backfield, I formation, Boyd under center. Boyd hands it off right, left side, right, trying to go to the end zone, and he'll get brought down just short. Will get the first down, but it'll bring up 1st and goal for the Prescott Badgers.
Tough one, and that's exactly what Prescott's trying to do, is just these small runs and move the chains, kill some clock, and then get into the end zone. And that's what the Badgers have done a great job doing so far. Marauders, good job of containing them, not letting them get the break out there, but got to come up with a stop for a loss or some kind of turnover. I'm going to be looking for the Marauders trying to rip that ball out.
They're going to hand it off to Esposito on the left side. He's going to get into the end zone and score. 27-0 goes our score off the touchdown run by Esposito.
And Esposito, Badgers starting to spread it out a little bit. Saw a couple running touchdowns by Boyd, one by Wright, now by Esposito, and these guys are really spreading it out with their running backs.
Yeah, all their touchdowns have come on the ground. Gross in for the extra point. 27-0 is our score. Ball is snapped, kick is up, and it is good. Gross remains perfect, 28-0. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Marauders will take over on offense when we come back right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
28-0 is our score here in the 2nd quarter. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Prescott Badgers currently leading the Marauders. Philip Katafamo alongside Nick Yatsenko. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Gross sends it downfield. It'll be returned into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Marauders will start on the 20-yard line at 1st and 10.
Yeah, good job by Gross on the Prescott Badgers side there. Kicking off, getting the touchback. That's it's a tough thing to do, high school athlete kicking the touchbacks, but that is what a tool that is and a weapon.
He's got a leg.
Yeah. It's a real good weapon when you got to make the other teams go 80 yards at long field each time, and that's what the Marauders have in front of them.
So the Marauders will start on the 20-yard line, their last drive ending in a 4-and-out. 1st and 10 now. Harrison takes the snap. Hands it off on Uwano, left side. He's going to get brought down right at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a loss.
Well, you even see Boyd in there on the tackle. These guys playing two-way football and some good athletes that the Badgers have. It's going to be a long 2nd down.
So no gain, right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for the Marauders. 5 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Harrison shotgun formation, Arnuano in the backfield. 2 left, 1 on the right, looking to pass. Short pass is into the ground for an incomplete. Pass intended for Micah Johnson.
And that's just some ball safety there practiced by Harrison, just getting rid of that thing when he sees some pressure coming. Not going to take any chances this time.
3rd and 10 now. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Harrison getting the call from Coach Eric Casada. Two on the left, one on the right. Man in the backfield, that's Arnuato. Wide receivers on both ends. And we will have a timeout. Marauders will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Marauders when we come back.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Five minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Phil Katafmo alongside Nick Yatsenko. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. The Marauders currently down 28-0 against the Prescott Badgers. 3rd and 10, looking for a first down. Harrison, 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the right. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass. Harrison over the middle. It is complete to Hoke. Hoke will get brought down before the first down. Just a couple yards short, but a completed pass to Hoke nonetheless.
Just shy of that first down. Great job by Trevor Hoke. Good eyes, good awareness. Harrison drops back and throws a real fast football in the middle of that field. And Hoke's in a full-on sprint to the other side of it. That's a great connection by these two. Almost the first down.
Marauders will go for it again on 4th down. 4th and 2. Harrison shotgun formation. Wide receivers on both ends. Harrison takes the snap and will punt it. It'll take a hop around the 50-yard line, but it'll be out of bounds.
And that's just trying to have some good field position here. Very tough. Badgers have had some good field position all evening. And that's just Marauders got to build some kind of a drive. We saw a good drive, I believe it was their 3rd possession. They had a fairly decent drive. They need to build on that one, kind of get together on the sidelines, talk about what went well, how can they produce that again. And that was Harrison going up the middle we saw. It'd be nice to see them again. Otherwise, the Badgers starting out some good field position.
Yeah, Harrison had a huge run for a first down. He had some beautiful throws to Micah Johnson, and unfortunately they went 4 and out. But, yeah, it's definitely something to build upon going into the rest of this game. Boyd hands it off right side. That's going to be Waples. He's going to cut back for the first down. Past the 20, he gets brought down.
Rylan Waples on the carry. Brought down by Angelo Alvarez.
Yeah, Waples barely stepped out there. Waples, good job getting on the sidelines.
Yeah, but Alvarez doing a great job on that tackle, bringing him down. But Waples gets the first down, 1st and 10 on the 26. They're looking to score again before we head to halftime. 28-0 is our score. You can see right there if you're watching on Verde Valley TV, the Cottonwood Recreation Center scoreboard. Boyd, shotgun formation. Man in the backfield, it's Waples. They're going to hand it off again. Right side, Waples gets wrapped up and brought down by Micah Johnson.
Yeah, great job by Micah Johnson there, wrapping up and bringing Boyd down. He's dangerous. These guys are going to open up, and that's Wright. Wright's had a good night running all night.
2nd and 6 from the Mingus 22.
Well, Micah Johnson with the first down saving tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 6 on the 22-yard line.
Whip them around there.
Boyd will go under center in the I formation. Receivers on both ends. Boyd takes the snap, hands it off left side. Right, he's going to cut back. He's going to get the first down and a lot more. Put him around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're seeing a lot of Wright, and that's a little bit worrisome because they're not leaning on Boyd as much. They're letting Wright kind of get the bread and butter here for the Badgers offense.
So Boyd is able to get the first down, 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line on that run right up the gut by Nathan Wright. Boyd will go under center. I formation again. Wright, the man in the backfield. Boyd hands it off. He's going to take it himself, looking to pass. Boyd steps up, back of the end zone, is incomplete.
Yeah, that's we talked about the passing. Badgers passing hasn't been the greatest, and Marauders are going to have to exploit that a little bit and make these guys pass it. And Badgers also on the opposite side of it, just trying to get comfortable passing it because they've already developed a really, really solid run game.
1st and 10 now on the 11. Excuse me, 2nd and 10 now on the 11 off that incomplete pass. I formation again. They're going to hand it off to Wright, left side. Wright is going to get wrapped up and brought down for a loss.
A great job, Marauder defense there. Everyone's swarming, about 6 red jerseys there around the tackle. That's exactly what they're going to have to do.
Nathan Wright on the carry, brought down by Micah Johnson.
3rd and 10. They'll say he was brought down right back at the line of scrimmage.
One on the play. 3rd and 11.
Excuse me, 3rd and 11. They actually did get the loss. Great tackle. Great job by the Marauders defense to read that left side and get the tackle. Boyd in the shotgun formation, 2 left, 2 right. Boyd takes the snap, looking to pass, looking left. Short pass is complete and brought down, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, great job, Micah Johnson, finding that receiver and taking him down as soon as he caught the football, and that's exactly what the Marauders got to do. That's a great couple plays there for the defense. Coach Shimani obviously coached him up well for this goal line stand here. I'm bringing up a 4th down for the Badgers.
Pass intended for number 24, Cooper Wells. The kicker for the Prescott Badgers, Clay Gross, will come in for the field goal. And we await the kick. He's been perfect on extra points so far, looking for his first field goal of the night. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights for the field goal. 31-0 goes our score. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. Marauders will take over on offense after this break, right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Hi, my name's Crazy Tony. The reason I'm here today is to let you know what Poquito Loco is all about. Unlike the rest of the Mexican food restaurants in that area, our main focus is tacos. From street tacos to cheap tacos and everything in between. So come on down to Poquito Loco for some crazy good tacos, the newest place in Old Town. And also we are honored to offer 10% of our profits to the Old Town Mission to help less fortunate. Have a great day and be safe.
Marauders taking over on offense here after the after the field goal from the Prescott Badgers. 31-0 goes our score. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Marauders awaiting the kickoff from the kicker for the Prescott Badgers, Clay Gross. Gross sends it downfield. Big leg on Gross as it'll be returned for a touchback.
Yeah, and that's, again, we talked about that the last time Gross kicked off. Great tool. Marauders are going to have it at the 20, have a long 80 yards to go. I'd like to see Harrison get comfortable with those feet again. Maybe he bursts one up the middle on the outside. We know the Marauders have speed. We've seen it throughout the season here, and it'd be nice to put this all together. Maybe a few key running plays might open up a big pass. That's exactly what the Marauders will be looking for.
It'll be a shotgun formation. Harrison's going to roll left. He's got some space and finds Jonathan Sanchez, but it goes incomplete.
Boy, and almost a catch and then almost an interception. Went right by Jonathan Sanchez and then bounced right off a Badger. And that's just a fortunate play that wasn't picked off or anything. But, yeah, that was some serious. If Sanchez would have caught that, he would have been drilled. There was a Badger right on top of him.
Well, to the credit of Jonathan Sanchez, I mean, the man who was next to him bounced right off of him. So,
yeah.
I mean, Jonathan Sanchez a little bit, smaller in stature, but still a lot of power in the junior. Harrison's going to hand it off. He's going to flip it instead, and that is to Jonathan Sanchez. Breaks off a few tackles and gets brought down. It is nice to get Jonathan Sanchez back. He was out earlier in the season, got injured when we were in Phoenix to take on Combs, and it is nice to see him back on the field healthy.
Yeah, most certainly. You can see on the replay there, he's got great awareness and alert. He's good at agility. He's real quick, able to pick up a couple yards for the Marauders, but still going to bring up a 3rd and long.
So 3rd and long for the Marauders, 3rd and 8 to be more specific on the 22-yard line. Almost under a minute here in the second quarter. Harrison takes the snap, Quarterback draw, he's going to get brought down behind the line.
Boy, and that'll set up for another big, long fourth down for the Marauders, and Prescott is going to be looking at some good field position. Marauders get a big punt here.
Timeout, Prescott.
So the Badgers will take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 56 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 8 when we come back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Fourth and 13 for the Marauders on the 17-yard line. Second quarter here, 56 seconds to go. Dakota Felcha will punt it away to Dillinger Boyd, the quarterback waiting for the return. Philip Catafmo alongside Nick Yatsinko. I want to welcome you back here to Bright Field as Boyd calls a fair catch. And the ball will be spotted at around the 47-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good punt right there. I mean, that's as good as you can get. No bounce. That was a good fair catch here by the quarterback, who's utilized on special teams and defense. Just a great athlete all around. And, boy, you bet Philip Marauders looking for a huge stop here.
Yep.
And the Badgers really looking to kind of bury this one early on before they go into halftime, up 31-0 right now.
Yeah, Prescott Badgers currently leading the Mingus Marauders 31-0. 50 seconds to go. All their touchdowns have come on the ground. Boyd's going to look to pass left side down the sideline. It is incomplete.
Ooh, boy, almost. It was a good route ran by the receiver. Also, a couple Marauders back there. Good coverage. But, Boyd trying the deep ball there, and these guys are going to have a few more chances at this. Clock stopped, which is we're already under that minute, 45 seconds. So Marauders really no chance to get the ball back. I think the Badgers maybe just looking for some safety here. Try a deep ball first off. Might as well. Maybe a few run plays.
Well, I mean, it seems like right now it's just a momentum game for the Marauders. Boyd's going to run right up the middle, get a first down. And if they can get a stop here, go 4 and out, maybe result in a field goal, it's just some momentum to carry into halftime. Of course, we hope you stick around here for halftime. We've got the halftime show coming up. And we've got a Prescott Badger down. Looks like an O-lineman. And it is number 60.
Man, not good. Hopefully he's okay. These the Prescott Badgers going into the playoffs, looking to go in good seeding and strong and healthy. Hopefully he's okay.
And we've got a Badger down now on the field.
You see Coach Giamani and the Marauders huddled there, coaching these guys up, saying, all right, guys, here's what we got to do to stop these guys. Let's try not to let them get any points. And like you said, Philip, that's a huge momentum swing for the Marauders. If they're able to come up with a stop, go into halftime, talk about what went well and how they got that stop, and then revisit that when they come back out in the second half. All season long, we've seen great adjustments at halftime. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too late. But it'll be nice to see adjustments. Hopefully we can get it sparked in the second half.
Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get you an update on the down Badger as he makes his way to his feet. 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Badgers when we come back.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
.35 seconds to go here. The Badger, who was down, has made his way to his feet and is off the field. Good to see he's making it away on his own power. That ball to the right side is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag on the field. Philip Catafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. I want to welcome you back here to the Cave at Bright Field. 31-0 is our score. Prescott Badgers currently leading the Mingus Marauders. All of their touchdowns have come on the ground so far. We mentioned in the pregame how good the Badgers are on the ground. They have the one field goal. That's kind of the only scoring drive they've had where it hasn't resulted in a rushing touchdown. Pass interference on the Marauders, so that's going to push them up 15 yards. 26 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Prescott looking to get up even more before we head to halftime.
Yeah, and the Marauders' last game here at the Cave, Bright Field, these seniors, this is it for them. And this is all they have left. It's going to be one more half, and hopefully they can come up with a big stop here, get some momentum going into halftime.
Boyd's going to take the snap, looking to pass. Boyd rolling right. Short pass is incomplete, out of bounds.
Yeah, and you can kind of see why the Badgers really rely on that heavy run game. Passing, not too hot in the first half for the Badgers, and that's what the Marauders are going to have to exploit a little bit. As they've done a pretty good job when the Badgers drop back to pass at covering and getting to Boyd in the backfield.
Yeah, and like we said, we talked about how strong their running game is and showing it real early. But when they want to go back to pass, they have not had as much success. Boyd's going to take it himself on the left side. Boyd looking for another rushing touchdown. He's going to get brought down by Dakota Falcha.
Boyd on the carry.
Yeah, great job by the senior Falcha out there, and let's see where they're going to mark him. Be close to the first down.
And they are going to give him the first down. First and goal on the 10-yard line. You see that play action and a good run by Boyd. And a timeout for the Marauders. We'll come back 1st and 9 on the 9-yard line here. 14 seconds to go. 31-0 is our score. Don't go anywhere. Right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps. And let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
1st and 9 for the Prescott Badgers. Boyd, shotgun formation, takes the snap, looking pass, right side. It is complete. Cuts back, looking for the end zone, dives for the pylon, and gets brought down right before the touchdown. That pass completed to Braden Nelson on the right side. And we're going to take a look at it. She just short pass. Nelson flips around, gets brought down by the Marauders just short of the goal line.
Great coverage. Great job by the Marauders, stuffing them, not letting them get there. And Prescott just took that timeout. I mean, they're really trying to get some points on the board before they go into halftime. And 6 seconds left. This could be the last play.
Well, it looks like Prescott's going to line up for a field goal to put them up 34-0 with 6 seconds to go in the second quarter. Gross is currently 1 for 1 on field goals, looking to go 2 for 2. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And he will remain perfect. Has hit all of his extra points. Hits the second field goal of the night. 34-0 goes our score after the field goal. 2 seconds to go as the Marauders are looking to head into halftime and bounce back when we come back on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're the last local garbage company homegrown in the Verde Valley.
And we want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $14 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Only 2 seconds remain here in the second quarter before we head to halftime. 34-0 is our score. The Prescott Badgers in control of this game for the first half. Philip Catafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. I want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. The Marauders, this will more than likely be the last play of the second quarter before we head to halftime. We hope you stick around here for our halftime show. Gross sends it downfield. It will be returned. It'll take a hop around the 10 and will be returned. This will definitely be the last play of the game as Peter Calandra goes out of bounds. We head into halftime. 34-0 is our score. Well, the Marauders going to have to make some adjustments. We've seen it all season long. This team likes to score a lot in the second half. For the most part, has done most of their scoring in the second half, and they're going to have to do it again here tonight.
Most certainly, and it's going to start with stopping the Prescott Badgers offense at rushing. Has been dangerous for them all night. We've seen Boyd, we've seen Wright, we've seen Esposito. These guys are real fast. They've shown it early. When they've gone to the passing game, like you said, Phil, they haven't been too successful with that. And that's what the Marauders are going to have to key in on, and the adjustments they're making are going to be great. They've been great all season long. Excited to see what Coach Shimani, Coach Quesada come up with during halftime.
We got some students looking to go to Carnegie Hall. They've got a fundraiser going on. 50-50 raffle results will be going on the field. But we are going to head into our first break of our halftime show. Marauders looking to bounce back here, down 34-0. When we come back, halftime show's just getting underway. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps. And let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders!
So I'm really happy that I decided to start flying as a career. It just gives me a sense of confidence that I never really experienced before in my life. It's just something that not many people get to do, and it's just a blessing to be able to do it pretty much every single day of my life and just be surrounded by it all the time.
I want to welcome you back inside the broadcast booth. Phil Catafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. And Nick, our current score right now, 34-0 as we head into halftime. It has been all Prescott Badgers. We talked about how this was going to be a tough game. 6-3 in overall, 4-1 on the season, or in regionals, as the Marauders cheer team is getting the fans fired up here for the second half football. And we talked about it all season long. The Marauders like to do a lot of their scoring in the second half. They do a great job of making adjustments. They're going to have to do it again here tonight, and they've got a little bit of a hole to dig themselves out of.
Yeah, and that's just, it's senior night. It's rough on these guys. Coach Quesada's in that locker room right now. Like you said, Phil, making some great adjustments that we've seen. But it's time to play for pride. It's time to come out, try to get some points, no matter how you do it. We've seen early on the Marauders trying to scoop that ball out, rip that ball out of the Badgers when they're running the football, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get gritty, in the line of scrimmage, really stop these guys, try to force some fumbles, maybe another turnover.
Yep.
Boyd's got an interception trying to go through the air, and Marauders just going to have to build on that. Like you said, Phil, this is a tough one. Marauders last night here at Bright Field in the Cave, no playoffs, and on the contrary, Prescott's fighting for a great playoff spot. So these guys are really trying to go hard, and the Marauders just trying to finish strong.
Well, the Marauders are, like you said, outside of looking for their first victory, they're looking to play spoiler against a regional team who is currently in place right now to make the playoffs. They're technically the 13th team, but the 13th ranked team, but the top two go to the open division. So technically Prescott is 11. It's a little bit different than we do in California. Apparently I'm a little lost. But regardless, Prescott is going to be making the playoffs this year. And the Marauders would love to send their seniors away with a victory and get rid of that goose egg. They're currently 0-9 on the season. And get that victory here at home in front of all these fans and send these seniors away with a victory and play spoiler to a regional team. I mean, that's great. When you're a team that hasn't won a game all season, you beat a team like Prescott. I mean, that speaks a lot to the future of your program. I mean, I know we have a lot of JV kids playing tonight, and we've had injuries to this team, and you hope that they can make the adjustments at halftime here and start putting up some points. We saw some glimmers. We saw some real good glimmers. A couple great passes to Micah Johnson, a huge run by Zach Harrison to get a big first down, and they were really moving the ball well. Angelo Alvarez has an interception. He's been playing great defensively. Trevor Hoke has made some catches on the offensive side. He's made some great tackles on the defensive side. So we've seen glimmers of how good this team can be all season long. We're seeing it here a little bit tonight. It's just when they need stops, they have not been able to get them.
Yeah, and the Marauders just got to mentally stay focused when they come out. These seniors can't lose it, even if they go winless throughout the season.
Right.
This happens. It's a rebuilding season. Unfortunately, these seniors were just in the class with not as many of them playing. They're at the school. They're playing some other sports.
Right.
You got some kids focused on other sports who aren't playing. And it's just a tough season for these guys. Yeah. It's rebuilding for sure. A lot of young guys. And, hey, these seniors got to come out. You got to come out with a good attitude. Coach Casada's got to be in there, positive. No matter what happens, if Prescott's going to put another 20, 30 points on the board, you still got to go out there and show these underclassmen how to play the game, how to play with poise, maturity, come out, finish your positions, try the best you can, leave it all on the field, because this is it for these seniors. This is the last chance they'll be playing on this field, and they really got to show those underclassmen how to step up and just keep the effort going.
Yeah, and you make a good point with attitude. It starts with attitude on the field. It's very easy to get down and get depressed and get sad because you're down 34-0. You haven't won a game all season long, and attitude has got to be the top priority with Coach Casada for the rest of this game. Staying positive on the sidelines, working on things that you're going to build onto for next season, and just getting these guys some more reps. You're seeing a lot of JV guys who are getting now experience at the varsity level. Some of these guys are going to be starting at this level next season for the Marauders. The Marauders are losing a couple seniors, Clay Griffin on the defensive end, Ryan Griffin on the defensive end, Peter Calandra, Trevor Hoke, Dakota Faucha on the offensive side. They are losing some guys, but they've still got a good core team of guys coming back. Micah Johnson is a junior. Jonathan Sanchez is a junior this year. Zach Harrison is a sophomore this year. Drew Meyer, who is out with a concussion this year, is back. For the Marauders, they're going to come back. They've got guys with experience. Their JV team now has got experience. And it's got to start with tonight. It's got to start with the attitude, like you said. Coming out of the second half down by a lot, you want to put on a couple points. You don't want to drop a 34-0 loss or more than that. You want to come out. You want to start strong. You want to be positive, and you want to head into the rest of this game feeling like you can win it.
Sure, as you're a sophomore or junior on this Marauder squad, even a freshman, we know a couple freshmen are out there playing.
Yeah.
You got to really step up. It's regardless of if you're going to get beat and go winless, it doesn't matter. Coaches are going to watch film.
That's right. They're
going to pick the players who are putting in the most effort, and you got to keep the legs churning out there. If you're going to get beat on the play, keep moving. Get up and try to get after them again, and that's what the Marauders are going to be trying to do. We've seen them try to fight back all season. Great adjustments during halftime. I'm sure we're going to see it tonight.
Our current score right now, 34-0. Prescott Badgers leading this game, and Marauders looking to come back here as we begin the second half. When we come back, we'll have second half football right here for you on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Don't go anywhere.
People always ask us, what makes us different from other car dealers? Being different is a simple idea. We believe that everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car. That belief drives the entire team at Oxendale Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram to try harder and work smarter. We're dedicated to helping you find or fix the perfect car for your life and budget. Whatever it is keeping you from driving the car you want, we'll guarantee to do our best to help you. We're Oxendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we are a dealer for you. Visit our showroom in Cottonwood or see all the deals at mattsays.yes.com.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps. And let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Marauders currently down 34-0 as we get ready for the second half. Nick, give me your keys to the game for the Marauders to make a comeback, put a couple points on the board before they head out of their final game of the season.
It's number one key is going to be let's spy on Boyd a little bit. Let's really make Boyd earn those yards, whether it's with his feet or through the air. He's a great athlete, having a great game so far. So that's going to be the Marauders' biggest key. If we can maybe stop Boyd, force him to maybe make a mistake here or there, and we can exploit that and get some points out of it, that's what the Marauders need to do.
I couldn't agree more. You got to contain, first and foremost, you got to contain Dillinger Boyd, and then you got to slow down the plethora of running backs that the Prescott Badgers have. And we're getting very close to the second half. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll have second half football for you. Kickoff is just underway, very, very close to being underway, as we get ready for second half football. Marauders looking to come back 34-0 for their first victory on senior night here at Bright Field. Don't go anywhere. KYBC, Verde Valley TV.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Want to welcome you back in here. Want to welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, or actually, we're going to send you down to the field. KYBC Verde Valley TV. Phil Catavo alongside Nick Yatsinko. We're kind of thrown a little off guard there. Ryan Nichols keeping us on our toes. They're a producer here at Verde Valley TV. But we are shortly. We begin the second half shortly. Marauders currently down 34-0 as we await the kickoff.
Yeah, and Prescott's really, they're showing us how good of a squad they do have this season going into playoffs. Marauders definitely, like we've brought it up a few times, trying to play that spoiler.
Right.
Not looking so promising so far. Being down 34-0, Marauders kind of nothing to lose. And I'm sure that was a part of the conversation Coach Casada had in there, especially with his seniors last time playing. Hey, guys, we got nothing to lose. Let's go out, leave it all out tonight. That's all you have.
12 minutes as we begin the third quarter. Prescott looking for a big return to get their scoring going early. Marauders looking for some stops and some points of their own. Faucha will send it downfield. He'll take a spot around the 20. Ball returned, past the 25, past the 30, looking to get back past the 35, past the 40, past the 45-50, past the 45-40, 35-30, 35-20, past the 15 into the end zone, an opening drive. Not even an opening drive, an opening kick. Touchdown. Kick return touchdown to get us going here in the second half.
Great special teams by the Prescott Badgers. It's great execution on a kick return and some serious speed there. And Prescott really going to put it on early. Already 40-0. These guys are going to be going for that extra point soon. And well, you can see it there. I mean, the Badgers just a great job of getting to the outside, right down the field, and touchdown right off the bat.
Where Colby Macbeth, Colby Macbeth coming out of nowhere for that kick return touchdown. To be or not to be, he found himself in the end zone. Gross looking for the extra point. He's been perfect all night. Kick is up and is good. 41-0 goes our score as we begin the third quarter. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
People always ask us, what makes us different from other car dealers? Being different is a simple idea. We believe that everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car. That belief drives the entire team at Oxendale Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram to try harder and work smarter. We're dedicated to helping you find or fix the perfect car for your life and budget. Whatever it is keeping you from driving the car you want, we'll guarantee to do our best to help you. We're Oxendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we are a dealer for you. Visit our showroom in Cottonwood or see all the deals at mattsays.yes.com.
An opening second half kickoff returned for a touchdown makes this game 41-0 as the Prescott Badgers will kick it away to the Marauders. Marauders looking for a touchdown of their own. 41-0 our score. 11 minutes 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Phil Catafo alongside Nick Kitsinko. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Gross sends it downfield, and it will go into the end zone and almost through the uprights off the helmet of Angelo Alvarez.
Alvarez gives it a little header out there.
Yeah, wrong football, but still pretty close.
Yeah, and fortunately for the Marauders, it's not a running clock just yet. It's 41-0, 42 points is that running clock, so Marauders still have some time to get together and put some good plays.
11 minutes, 44 seconds to go here. 41-0 is our score. Harrison shotgun formation, 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Man in the backfield is Arnuato. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to take it himself up the middle, and will gain a few. Good run for Zach Harrison.
Harrison on the keeper.
Quarterback keeper for Zach Harrison. Gain about 3 on that run.
Oh, and Harrison getting those brutal yards. That's kind of what we've seen Arnaudo and Drew Meyer get all season. And Harrison's going to get hit by a Badger, and then 2 more Badgers join him, but keep moving his feet, trying to get some positive yardage.
3 wide receivers right, 1 on the left, man in the backfield. Harrison, shotgun formation. Harrison takes the snap, looking pass. Short pass is tipped and incomplete.
Oh, close, good sportsmanship out there. You get the Badgers helping up Harrison.
Pass ball is incomplete.
There's a big tackle by number 70. That is Nathan Goliski, who is a senior. Goligoski, excuse me. 3 wide receivers right, 1 on the left. Man in the backfield is Arnuato, shotgun formation. 3rd and 7 on the 23-yard line. Harrison rolling right, looking pass downfield. He's got Hoke, and he overthrows him. It goes incomplete.
Boy, what a cannon. Harrison's got such a good arm on him, just overthrows Hoke. But boy, there's nowhere else to put that football. Hoke was the only person who might have had a chance at that, but good job by Harrison rifling that one. Just didn't come up with it. Going to bring up another 4th down for the Marauders.
It'll go 4th and 7 on the 23-yard line, so the Marauders will punt it away. Dakota Faucha waiting to punt the ball to the return man for the Prescott Badgers. Faucha takes the snap, Sends it downfield. It's going to take a hop around the 40, bounce back, and be returned at the 40-yard line.
Is down at the 41-yard line.
Yep, and Prescott's going to have some good field position here to open up. First time their offense is coming out this second half.
Yeah.
And special teams got it done early for the Badgers already, scoring off the kickoff return. And, boy, now Boyd's going to come out and try to lead this Badgers squad down and put this in running clock. And that's Marauders trying to avoid. So they can climb back in this, take their time, huddle up. But that's going to be all null and void if the Badgers can score here.
10 minutes and 55 seconds to go here as Boyd makes his way onto the field. Shotgun formation, I formation. Receivers bunched on the right, one on the left. Boyd looking to pass, rolling right. Finds a man, one-handed grab, almost reeled in by number 4. That is Aaron Green, the tight end, but it goes incomplete.
You know, as far as kind of foresighting a little bit, you know Prescott's going to try to throw the ball a little bit more, maybe to develop that passing game before they get into playoffs.
Yeah.
Now would be a good time. They got a healthy lead on the Marauders, 41-0, to try some passing plays and build some chemistry because they're going to need a dual-threat game going into playoffs.
Boyd in the shotgun formation, man in the backfield, that's right. 3 wide receivers bunched on the right. Boyd takes the snap. It is flag on the field. We're going to have a false start.
False start.
Yes, it is. It's going to be false start on the Badgers. That's going to bring them back.
After the penalty,
It's going to be 2nd and 15 on the Marauders 45-yard line? No, make it the 44-yard line.
Yep, still Marauder territory.
So ball spotted on the 46, 12 and 15. 2nd and 15. Boyd looking to pass. Right side. Looking downfield. It is incomplete.
Ooh, Boyd almost had a chance at picking that one off. That's a great job by the Marauders. Good coverage and making Boyd make a big throw. That's what the Marauders are trying to do, to exploit that a little bit.
Nicholas Chavarria in the backfield defending that pass as it goes incomplete. 3rd and 15 now on the 46-yard line. Potentially the first 4 and out that that Prescott has had all night long.
Yeah, and they've tried to go through the air on that drive. Wasn't successful at all. And Marauders maybe ended up with a great job on defense there and trying to get their offense back on the field.
Boyd looking to pass, rolling right, looking downfield again. He's got a man. It is incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and that's, you know, the Badgers are going to be meeting on the sidelines after this drive. And these guys are going to have to say, hey, we got to get our passing together here. We're going to go deep into playoffs. But give a lot of credit to the Marauders there. Good coverage and way to make Boyd make those moves.
4th and 15. Gross will punt it away, the first 4 and out for the Prescott Badgers tonight. Ball will be punted around the 42-yard line. 10 minutes, 33 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. Gross sends it downfield. Alvarez looking to return it. It's going to take a hop. And it'll be returned at the, looks like the 18-yard line.
Yep, going to be a far field for the Marauders, but hey, we're excited those adjustments that we make at halftime. Got to come out. Harrison's going to have to get comfortable in that backfield, although the Badgers have been doing a great job of penetrating that line of scrimmage real early. And the Marauders looking for any kind of a bounce, any sort of a broken tackle that's going to lead to some points.
10 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 on the 19 for the Marauders. Looking to get something going here in the 3rd quarter. They've done a lot of their scoring in the second half. Have made adjustments in the past. And we'll see if they can do it here in their 2nd offensive drive. Harrison hands it off. He's going to take it himself. Looking for a first down. He's going to get it. How about a big run for Zach Harrison up the middle?
Yeah, nice job by Harrison, and that's exactly what we saw when they had some success on a previous drive, was Harrison taking off up the middle, and you'll see it here on the replay. He does a great job of holding on to that football, selling the handoff, waiting for those linebackers to jump on the running back, and then pulling that handoff and running up himself. That's a great job.
So Harrison able to get the first down on the ground. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Harrison shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers right, man in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap, Hands it off. Arnuano left side. Arnuano looking for a big run, and he's going to get brought down.
Yeah, Arnuano gets tackled big time there, but not before he can get about 6 yards on the carry. Good job by the freshman out there.
So Arnuano unable to get the first down, but does get a couple yards on that run. Freshman starting over Drew Meyer. Meyer out with concussions.
Big shoes to fill.
Very big shoes to fill. Of course, we'll get Drew Meyer back next season. Rather, keep him healthy, keep him off the field. The concussion's a very, very big topic, very dangerous, an unfortunate aspect of football. But, we're hoping Drew Meyer, we'll see him obviously next season. He gets some time to relax and see him down there talking with some of the other players. Arnuano looking to break off a tackle, and he's going to get brought down.
Yeah, and Arnuano is going to bring a lot of experience into this coming back.
Yeah.
Given maybe Drew Meyer some relief plays next season, being just a freshman. That's really young, and he's up here trying to fill Drew Meyer's shoes, which, like we talked about, those are huge. He takes a lot of tackles and breaks a lot of tackles, does a good job of moving his feet. Going to be fun to broadcast next year, call him out. But Arnuano out there, give him a lot of credit. I know we're going to see some relief. You got to change it up, have a few different weapons, and that's what the young freshman's out there doing right now, getting his reps.
Harrison takes the snap in the shotgun formation, rolling left, looking to pass downfield. He's looking for Calandra. It is caught! Calandra past the 20 into the 10. Touchdown, Marauders!
It's a great play. Clutch Calandra. There we go. Senior night, more deservedly so. He's celebrating out there. That's a great job by the Marauders.
Calandra down the seam. We're going to take another look at it. Harrison rolls out left and sends one downfield. And Calandra all alone for a touchdown.
And that's a 65-yard touchdown pass. That's just a great job by Harrison to Calandra. And no one deserves it more than Clutch Calandra. We've called his names a few great times this season.
The senior finding his way to the end zone. Extra point is going to be called after we've got a penalty on the Marauders. Looks like maybe too many men on the field. Coach Casada not happy about that. Actually, it's not even going to be a penalty. It's going to be a timeout for Coach Casada. After the touchdown, the Marauders are going to talk about it, see if they'll go for two with 8 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
So the Marauders strike in the third quarter. A deep pass from Harrison to Peter Calandra. The sophomore to senior connection connects one last time for now here in the third quarter.
Yeah, hopefully they do that a few more times this game. That's just a great job, and what better night than on senior night for Calandra to grab that.
Marauders going for two. Harrison, it'll go incomplete. Overthrown pass intended to Jonathan Sanchez.
Yeah, just over the hands of Sanchez.
So the Marauders will kick it away. 6-41 is our score. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. 8 minutes, 38 seconds in the third quarter.
It's a great program, it gets you ready for a great career in life. It's good, steady. It made my journey and my decision to start this career path a whole lot easier. Keeps you active. From coming from a sports background, being active is what I love. If you want something fun and exciting, this might just be for you.
6-41 is our score after a touchdown pass from Harrison to Calandra. 8 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Marauders going from left to right on your radio dial. The Prescott Badgers going from right to left. Falcha will send it downfield. He's going to squib it. It'll be returned around the 30. That is right, fighting his way, trying to get past the 45, and he will. Ball is stripped!
Calandra's got it.
Peter Calandra strips the ball, and he'll score.
What a special teams play. Calandra, he's not done. He's not done yet. That is incredible. Strips the ball on a kickoff return, takes it in, touchdown.
Peter Calandra strips the ball. We're going to take another look at it from right. He's got it in his hands. He sees daylight and scores. 12-41 is our score with 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go.
Incredible.
Wow. What a turn of events for the Marauders. The second half starts off with a kickoff return for a touchdown from the Badgers. The Marauders go forward now. They get the ball back. Harrison launched once down the field for a touchdown. Calandra again, this time now on the defensive side, getting the touchdown. 12-41 our score. The ball is kicked and goes through the uprights. Dakota Felcha. That's number 6. That is Marcus Bueno on the extra point. 13-41 goes our score. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
22 to go in the third quarter.
Want to welcome you back here to Bright Field. 13-41 is our score. It'll be squibbed again. Ball will be returned on the right side past the 30. Prescott Badgers cutting back past the 40 and will get brought down. This time the Badgers will hang on to the ball. Phil Katafo alongside Nick Kitsinko. I want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. If you're just joining us, you missed an incredible start to this to the second half. First of all, Prescott returns a touchdown. The opening kickoff in the third quarter for a touchdown. The Marauders come back. Harrison to Calandra for a deep bomb touchdown to put the Marauders on the board. And then Calandra is not done after that touchdown. He strips the ball and runs for a touchdown. We take another look at it here, and he just strips it and sees all the way to the end zone. The senior, his last game in a Marauders uniform, he finds the end zone for a touchdown. His right runs to the left side. Marauders looking for the ball again. You can see Alvarez trying to strip it. Wright is able to get the first down. And,
it's an incredible turn.
Yeah, really.
Great job by Calandra. Hey, that's what we talked about.
That's right.
The seniors, you got to come out fighting. Show these underclassmen how to get it done. And, boy, Peter Calandra is doing everything right now. That is a phenomenal job by the senior tonight, and more deserved so. He's been great all season.
7 minutes and 49 seconds to go here. Boyd takes the snap, hands it off right side. Waples, he's got some room, gets brought down, and will get a first down.
Waples on the carry, brought down by Angelo Alvarez.
Marauders were able to draw a 4-and-out a few drives ago. As we taking a look at that run, Waples to the right side, and Alvarez is there. You can see he'll try to punch that ball out of the arms of Waples, but unfortunately does not get it. But Marauders would love a stop here and try to get some more points on the board. Of course, still down, but definitely not out of this game.
No, and they're trying to make something of it. You can see they're trying to strip that football just like Alvarez is trying to do, and Calandra successfully did. That's what they're going to have to do to get some more points and get back in it.
Man in motion. Boyd's going to take it himself to the left side. Boyd is going to cut back and find his way into the end zone. And I think that's his third rushing touchdown of the night. Dillinger Boyd putting the Badgers right back up on top.
Boy, seriously dangerous Boyd is. That's just a great job. Another over 20-yard run for a touchdown for Boyd. He's great. He scampers in that open space, and he's a fast hand. Hey, that's what you have to do if you're the Badgers to stop the momentum from Mingus. Mingus did a great job of getting some momentum built there, and Prescott just kind of deflates it there.
7 minutes to go here. 47-13 is our score. Gross going in for the extra point. He's been perfect all night, and he will remain perfect. 48-13 is our score. Marauders will take over on offense, looking to put some more points up on the board as we head into the break. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
Seven minutes to go here in the third quarter. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Marauders are taking over on offense, looking to hopefully find another connection. Harrison to Calandra on their last drive. It'll be returned out of the end zone. That is Alvarez getting past the 20, fighting his way, trying to get to the 25. He'll be just short.
Yeah, good job, Angelo. He's got a lot of speed that he brings to the table for the Marauders and does a good job of getting upfield. Badgers contain him, though, so Marauders will still have a long field to go. But, yeah, they can replicate what they did on that last drive. We'd be right back in this. That was just a phenomenal job. Harrison to Calandra. And I imagine, Philip, we're going to see some more chances taken by the Marauders for sure.
1st and 10 on the 24-yard line for the Marauders. Harrison shotgun formation. Arniwano right next to him in the backfield. 2 right, 1 on the left. Marauders looking to get it going here early. Harrison hands it off. Arniwano is brought down.
Yeah, immediately. The Badgers almost met him in the backfield on that one. They read that play through and through. Marauders kind of digging a little hole here, 2nd and long.
2nd and 14, 4-yard loss on that run. On the 20-yard line. Harrison, you can see, trying to keep his hands warm in that hand warmer, and it is pretty chilly here in Cottonwood. We're settling into our winter weather. Chilly nights here down in Cottonwood, Arizona. Harrison's going to roll out, gets it off, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, boy, good job just getting that ball off, not taking a sack. Badgers are all over him in the backfield there. Harrison gets up a tiny bit slow, but then jumps up and looks fine.
Harrison sort of trying to stretch out that left leg. Hobbling just a small bit, but nothing to be too concerned about. 6 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and 14 for the Marauders, looking for a first down. Trying to extend their drive. Harrison, pressure coming. And he's going to have to throw it away again as it goes incomplete.
Yeah, just threw that one out. He saw a lot of pressure coming from Prescott and just kind of ditched that one to the right side of the field. And he knows he's got another down to play, not just to force it. Going to be 4th down, so they're going to just have to try to win a little bit of field position. Otherwise, Philip, the drives have been good from the offense. We've seen some good adjustments coming out, especially that pass to Calandra, which is just a gamble. That was real successful, good execution on the Marauders' part. And they're going to have to stop Prescott here.
Faucha's going to look to send it downfield. Looks like it's right awaiting the kick return. Faucha is going to take a hop around the 50 and be returned. That is going to be number 9. That is Briseño. Briseño is going to get brought down out of bounds around the 35.
Boy, never actually got brought down and just out of bounds. That's a great job, Briseño, keeping his feet out there. Marauders spinning him around. You can see the replay here. A couple Marauders get their arms. There's Arnano in there.
Yeah, it's
both
Arnano,
sides
I think,
of the
who
ball.
brought him down.
Good job by these guys. Good job by Briseño staying on his feet. He was hungry there.
So Badgers will take over on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Marauders looking for a stop, and they're looking to get their offense back on the field. Still in the third quarter here. 5 minutes. They're 53 seconds to go. And it looks like we've got a new quarterback. That is Snyder, the backup. Snyder in the shotgun formation, man in the backfield. It's going to be Wright. They're going to hand it off right side. Wright is going to fight his way for a first down and get it.
Nathan Wright on the carry.
So Dillinger Boyd's night is, for now, done. Up 48-13.
First down, Prescott.
And we'll get to see the junior quarterback, Wyatt Snyder, who will more than likely, we'll probably see him next season. as the starting quarterback for the Prescott Badgers, as Dillinger Boyd is a senior this year, playing in his final regular season game. Snyder in the shotgun formation. He's going to flip it to the left. That is...
like Wells.
Yeah, that is Wells. Yeah, it is Cooper Wells in for a touchdown. Cooper Wells running to the left side after the handoff by Snyder, and he gets all the way in for a touchdown. 53-13 goes our score.
Yeah, that's just a great job by Wells getting to the outside. Marauders had a couple good plays there, keying in on Snyder. Unfortunately, kind of lost Wells there, and he scampers into the end zone.
Make that 54-13. Gross awaiting the extra point. He's been perfect. Looking to remain so. Gross sends it through the uprights. 55-13 goes our score. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Marauders will take over on offense. Don't go anywhere.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
55-13 is our score. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Marauders looking to get some offensive sparks going. Had one in a couple drives ago. They had a deep bomb from Harrison to Peter Calandra for a touchdown.
And it might have been the spark. They need to keep that fire going somehow. Make those connections again.
Marauders are waiting to return it. Gross sends the squib downfield. Alvarez will return it around the goal line. Cuts back around the 20, past the 25, and still on his feet, and finally gets brought down at the 26-yard line.
Oh, good athleticism there by Alvarez. Almost kept his feet and break that to the left side of the field, and we know his speed. That could have been one of them great special teams play that would have ended up in some points, but Marauders got a long field to go. We've seen them do it. Just talked about the spark they had earlier with Calandra. Love to see some more connections like that happen. But Harrison in there as a sophomore. He's got a lot of seasons to come here at Mingus, and he's done a great job thus far this season. Let's see how he finishes it out with these seniors.
Harrison, low snap, and it is jumped on, and the Marauders will hang on to it.
But, just ball safety, just a real low snap.
Fumble on the snap.
Right around the feet there, and is. We'll go 2nd and 10 now for the Marauders. Actually, make it 2nd and 15.
Loss of 5 on the play, bringing up.
5-yard loss. Harrison in the shotgun formation. Arnuato right next to him. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Harrison looking to pass. Short pass is completed to Sanchez on the right side. Sanchez cuts back past the 30, looking for a block in the first down, and I think he got it.
Yeah, great job by Sanchez, waiting for a blocker to come on that left side of the field. Great patience, and good job by Harrison. Look at the pressure there. Wow. For those watching, the Badger right in his face immediately, and then gets it off to Sanchez. Good job by Sanchez getting that first down.
So we'll see where the ball was spotted. Yeah, he's going to get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Marauders. It'll be spotted on the 38-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 55-13 is our score. Harrison, shotgun formation, wide receivers left, 1 on the right. He's going to roll out right. Short pass is completed to Hoke. It goes incomplete.
Too close, and I like seeing Hoke being targeted there, senior. Really spreading it around to these guys tonight, making his last and final connections with the guys. And Harrison's done a good job. I like the maturity and poise. We've talked about it all season long. He's going to be back. A lot of these guys are going to be back. And Calandra making his statement thus far in the senior night game.
Shotgun formation now for Harrison. 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Harrison rolling right, looking downfield. Deep bomb. Is anyone there to get it? It'll go incomplete.
Yeah, no one's there. Harrison just kind of threw that one up, and wide receivers maybe thought about dropping down low to help him out, but he was a little bit too late. He let go of that ball already. There's a flag on the field.
Going to be a holding penalty on the Marauders. It's going to put them back a little further. We've got a couple of these. It was senior night tonight, obviously, and we were given a copy of the packet that our PA announcer is reading. And a lot of these guys, got their career, their future plans. And I got to say, my favorite one that I've read so far was from Isaiah Hillman. And Isaiah Hillman, his future plans are to go to ASU and figure it out.
I love it.
Are we all?
I'm still figuring it out. Yeah, I don't think he ever actually figured it out. Good job by him. He already knows it.
Well, hopefully Isaiah, unlike my associate here, will figure it out at ASU. And we wish him best of luck. Got a lot of great. Trevor Hoke's going to go to in-state college for software development.
It's so nice to see them with all their families out here tonight.
That pass to the left side is incomplete, intended for Arnuato. It'll go incomplete and bring up third down, 3rd and 23. Joseph Robles wants to continue football and go into electrical utilities technology. These guys are going in. I have a sports management degree, and some of these guys, software development. What was this one for Robles? It was electrical utilities technology. That's awesome.
We'll be calling these guys in the future years.
Shotgun formation now for Harrison. 3 on the right, 1 on the left, man in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap, rolling right, looking. Short field is incomplete, pass intended for Calandra, and that one goes out of bounds.
Going to bring up a real long 4th down for the Marauders. Imagine they're going to punt here. And Harrison's down on the ground. Hopefully he's okay. He doesn't. He's not moving too well, but I think he just maybe got shook up there.
Well, Harrison was kind of limping a little bit a few drives ago, and looking at his left leg, and he is down on the field. He's moving, he's trying to make his way up. And we know the backup quarterback, who is technically 1 for 1 with a touchdown, Zach Figge, is not dressed out tonight. So we might see Andrew Wharf at quarterback, or possibly somebody on the JV level.
Figge 1 for 1 for
I know,
a
right?
touchdown. That's some good magic. Could have used that, but Marauders definitely missing him tonight.
We're going to step away, and then we'll get you an update on our sophomore quarterback when we come back. Don't go anywhere. 56 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
I want to welcome you back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. 56 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Zach Harrison, who was down, is making his way on his own power to the tent. And we will see a new quarterback for the Marauders. But the Marauders will punt. Andrew Wharf warming up. Like we said, other backup quarterback, Zach Figge, is not dressed out tonight. That's pretty cool, though. Figge is 1 for 1 with a touchdown. Comes in for Harrison when he got banged up a few weeks ago and lofted one into the end zone.
He's got that perfect quarterback rating.
Yeah,
Figge
perfect.
Does.
Yeah. That ball will be sent around the 50. He'll take a hop and will stop and be returned. So great job. That was number 5. That was Colin Aldridge. The ball took a hop. Everybody was kind of just waiting for it to slow down, and Aldridge picked it up and took it back for a few more yards. So give the Prescott Badgers a little bit better.
From the Mingus 40.
Field position
Thank
there.
you.
These guys are going to Marauders definitely looking to come up with a huge stop here. And Harrison's getting tended to. And I don't know, Philip, that we will see him. Marauders really at this point trying to make the best of it for their seniors out here last game on Bright Field. And for some of these young guys, Marauders are going to lean on them heavily next season. We already know that. A lot of young guys are going to be our starters. They have been this season throughout the whole year, and it's going to be for the next couple.
Snyder's going to hand it off. cutting back, looking for a few extra yards, but to get you the number there. Got a couple substitutions on the side of the Prescott Badgers. Trying to see which number that was. It looks like it was Waples again, number 20.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And on the other side of the ball, Prescott Badgers trying to get some other guys some reps here and get warmed up for playoffs, trying to make a big playoff run, and they're going to have to be at the top of their game.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. We'll head into the fourth. 55-13 is our score. Don't go anywhere right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. We'll be right back.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
What's unique here is we get into a whole different level of creativity because they're doing something that you love to do. The camaraderie that actually is developed, teamwork that's necessary to be able to get along with someone and to be able to share those art forms is amazing. To be part of who you are, there's nothing better in life.
So the Marauders, it is 3rd and 4 for the Prescott Badgers on the 34-yard line. 55-13 is our score. We are just beginning the fourth quarter here. Philip Katapo alongside Nick Kitsinko. Our final game of the regular season here at Bright Field. Marauders looking for a miraculous comeback, and they've got 11 minutes to do so. Snyder, shotgun formation. Looking to pass. Snyder drops back, right side. It is completed. First down for the Badgers and a little more.
Yeah, good job by Angelo Alvarez coming up with a solid tackle there, trying to strip that ball out too.
The pass completed to Colby Macbeth for a first down.
For a first down. First down Prescott from the Mingus 26.
Boy, and Snyder's already got more yards than Boyd did through the air on just that pass. So it kind of goes to show you, Prescott's definitely more run heavy, and they're going to have to develop that passing game a little bit coming into playoffs.
10 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Snyder, shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off left side. That is number 45, looking for the first down and breaks free. A few tackles, does not get the first down, but a big run by Lucas Foray. Lucas Foray.
Foray, good run on the left side. You see your replay there. He does a good job of finding the hole, and then a good job by the Marauders finally wrapping him up. There's a couple trying to arm tackle him by the legs, and he wasn't going to go down that easy. He's got some good size to him. Makes for a 2nd and short.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Prescott Badgers looking to keep their drive alive. Snyder, shotgun formation. Man in the backfield, that's Foray. He's going to hand it off again right side. Foray looking for the first down. Cuts back, gets the first down, and gets brought down.
And you can tell the Marauders actually ended up coming out with that ball. Angelo Alvarez strips it at the very end, but the whistle blows. Just not soon enough, but Marauders really trying to dig that ball out.
You might as well give it a shot. I mean, Peter Calandro was able to do it, find the end zone, and you never know. Somebody's carrying the ball a little carelessly as they're coming down just for a tackle. You pull it out the right second, you got the ball back.
Yep, the refs see it going on. They're not going to blow that dead either, and Angelo almost came up with that last one.
Snyder, shotgun formation, Foray in the backfield. Snyder hands it off, Foray left side, cuts back. Still fighting his way to a first down right up the middle.
Yeah, he just kind of beast mode running back there. Haven't seen him. He's got some good size to him. Good job by Foray getting up the middle. Marauders do a good job not letting him get in the end zone, but nonetheless, you're going to see the replay here. Just straight up the gut. Does a good job finding that hole, and then, yeah, boy, he is not going down by any arm tackles. Marauders tried that a couple times on him, but he ended up getting about 10 yards, almost at first down.
So I'd like to clarify, that's Cody Leopold, who's been running the ball 45. That is my fault. So it's Leopold who's been killing it, but regardless, he's still doing great. Leopold now on the right side, cuts back, and will get brought down. Still on his feet. Fights off a few defenders and finally gets brought down for a small loss. Leopold, a big run. The freshman, 5'10", big fella.
Boy, Leopold's going to be a beast when he's a senior. He does not look like a freshman out there. And yeah, coach getting him his reps. He's going to be a formidable weapon for the Prescott Badgers in the near future, possibly in the playoffs coming up, because he's a pretty big running back who can shed some tackles.
Reminds me a lot of Luis Jaramillo of Flagstaff. Just big guy, churns those legs, pushes forward. I mean,
oh, certainly he's going to bounce off. He's going to get more
guys
yards.
From him, stripped.
Yeah.
I mean, Leopold in the backfield. Snyder in the shotgun formation. Receivers on both ends. Snyder has already got a completed pass so far this drive. Takes the snap, looking. End zone pressure coming. Hoke! Ball is loose! Do the Marauders recover it on the tackle? We'll see if we'll see where the ball came in. Yes, it is.
Football.
Marauders will pick it up. We'll get our first look at Andrew Wharf. Or no, is that, excuse me, Harrison's going to make his way back on the field. Marauders football.
We're going to see Harrison get a few more reps here as a sophomore, try to finish this one out strong. And just great job by Hoke. Some of the seniors coming up big tonight, Philip. That's real nice to see on senior night. And Hoke, what a great job of getting in that backfield, coming up with a forced turnover.
We are going to miss Trevor Hoke after this season. Doing a great job tonight. Him, Peter Calandra as well, both seniors. I mean, up and down the board, there's you can find a bunch of guys who are just doing a solid job so far tonight. Harrison is back on the field for the Marauders. Man in motion, Harrison. Rolling. He's going to take it himself and get brought down.
And good ball safety there. A lot of the Badgers trying to swing at that and get that ball popped out. They are real close to their own end zone there. Marauders are going to be at their own 8-yard line after that little loss.
I will say it is slightly interesting they brought back out Zach Harrison. I mean, I know that you still want to compete regardless of the score, but, you know, final game of the season, you know, you got Andrew Wharf, who's a senior, maybe get him some
preserve
reps.
him a little bit.
Yeah.
On the contrary, give him more reps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Coach wants you to get more reps, get back out there. He's a sophomore. He's agile, young, and he's going to be in the weight room all summer long.
So it was a pitch to Sanchez for a small gain, 3rd and 12 on the 10-yard line. But just more, my point more of just being, you know, you don't, as you know, you still want Zach Harrison to get his reps at the varsity level. I mean, he started every game so far this season. Actually, he has started every game this season. I didn't mean to say this far, but, you know, let Andrew Wharf's a senior. Let him get in there. Save Harrison for a little bit later, maybe next season. But, I mean, you got to love the competitive spirit of Zach Harrison and Coach Eric Casada. That one goes right over the middle, is incomplete. Pass intended for Alvarez. Would have been a first down had he hung on to it, but pressure coming. Good cover defense by the backfield for the Prescott Badgers.
Really close. And, yeah, to your point, Philip, Marauders could just be trying to get some last points.
I mean, I want to make it clear, I'm not
here.
upset that Zach Harrison's on the field. He's a fantastic quarterback. I'm just
no
curious
means,
about the
yeah, and it always goes two ways. You either want to rest them and preserve them, or you want them to get more reps, more practice. And, hey, there's no other reps in game-time reps. And
That's
big
right.
Friday Night Lights.
That's right.
Harrison's done a great job this season, and looks like Coach Casada's just got him finishing it out here. Marauders, time to punt.
Faucio will punt it and send it downfield. He's going to take a hop around the 30 and still roll back and make its way to the 45, make it the 47, maybe 48. And, yeah, 48-yard line. Good punt from Dakota Faucio in the back of the end zone. And the Prescott Badgers will take over.
Good job getting the Badgers back a little bit. They're still winning that field position battle, but Marauders do a good job. It was a great punt.
Yeah, great punt by Dakota Faucio. Has been filling in very well for Dominic Rennick, who was hurt at the end of the season. Of course, Rennick will be back next season. He is a junior.
Got a great leg on him.
He really does. Played some great safety as well for the Marauders.
Made a few touchbacks for us, which I've called out. It's extremely tough to do, high school football. That's right. That's a great weapon to have.
1st and 10 now on the 48-yard line. Under 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Snyder hands it off right side. Cutting back is Leonard, and he is hit and brought down.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Leonard. Leopold, he got hit real hard at the line of scrimmage there. Good job by the Marauders stacking up that line, and And linebackers coming in laying the hit on him.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, the Prescott Badgers, they've got Waples, who's a running back. They've got, obviously, Boyd, who is a quarterback, but is honestly more of a running back, if anything. He's got a great ground game with his legs.
We've seen that speed.
And then you've got Salias Espida, and now you've got Leopold. This team is covered in running backs. Leopold's going to cut back and gain about 2 on that run, right up the middle.
Yeah, Leopold's got some size to him, too. He's going to be a formidable running back.
I mean, we're essentially seeing the Prescott Badgers next season right now.
Yeah, and they look good. I mean, he's a real good athlete, made great plays, and he's able to shed tackles like none other. That's a real good job. And, yeah, that's not even their starters. Their starters have had a phenomenal night all night. And, yeah, you talked about Boyd. Boyd's got serious speed, able to break those plays out when he wants.
Snyder, shotgun formation, man in the backfield. That is Leopold. Snyder hands it off. Leopold left side, cutting back, looking for a first down. He's going to get brought down around the 42-yard line.
Leopold on the carry, once again brought down by Clay Griffin.
You know, Leopold, you're sort of somewhat generic short yard back. Guy, you need a first down, you're going to hand it off to him. You need a goal line touchdown, hand off to the big fella, and he brings it in for a TD. I mean, did not bring it in this time. They'll go 4 and out, 4, and they'll punt it away. But really,
I see what you're saying. He's able to hit that line of scrimmage and keep moving forward, and that's because of his size.
It really is. He's a big guy. I mean, we're going to see him next season along with the quarterback, number 10, Wyatt Snyder. Gross will send it downfield. And Alvarez looking to return it. It's going to take a hop, and Alvarez will pick it up. Cuts back around the goal line, past the 5, looking to get past the 10. He will get past the 10 when he is brought down.
Shifty move by Alvarez out there. Good job. He picked that ball up with just a millisecond before a Badger's right in his face. Good job of juking him there. You see the replay. Good job trying to get to the other side of the field by Alvarez, bring his speed out. The Badgers wrap him up.
So the Marauders will start on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. You know, even we talk about the Prescott Badgers, but even on the side of the Marauders, okay, we talked about, you know, Harrison we'll see next season. We got Arnuato, who's going to probably be an offsetting back to Drew Meyer, who will get back next season, Jonathan Sanchez. Micah Johnson as well, who's played a great tight end for the Marauders. I mean, the Marauders as well. I mean, we're seeing a lot of these guys. I know they've started all season long, but still, we're also seeing a couple kids come up from the JV level and make impacts. Harrison, man in motion, that's going to be Calandra. Short pass is incomplete and will be picked up. Not sure who's got it. A little bit of a pile-on the far right side.
And they're calling Prescott football there, so they must have considered that a lateral pitch.
Yeah.
They must have.
It was behind the line of scrimmage, and it was just right out of the hands of Peter Calandra and then recovered. There was a pile-on from Jonathan Sanchez, and yeah, Badgers definitely picking that one up. And they'll have the ball on the 3-yard line, 1st and 3 for the Prescott Badgers, looking to punch it in.
1st and 10 Prescott.
1 minute, 33 seconds to go. This team will be really interesting next season. I mean, we won't neglect the obvious. The coaching situation. Coach Ortiz not on the field for the rest of the year, and that's going to be an administrative decision. Whether he, comes back or doesn't. I mean, it's kind of the
your players always support you too. So right. it really does affect the players as well. A little bit of a coaching change during the season, circumstances that players typically aren't used to, high school level.
Yeah.
And they've adapted okay. They've done all right with this. Casada stepped in, done a great job. We've seen some good adjustments still. So we know that the coaching staff is on a one-way track.
Yep.
Prescott's going to take the knee here and end this one. And, Marauders have a lot of weapons coming back, Philip. We talked about it all night. And just like Prescott's got some real good guys coming back, so do the Marauders. And the Marauders,
really do.
It's amazing to see what a summer of weight training and all those practices, all the early mornings that they're going to be doing in the gym. All that stuff's going to develop. And the guys are Harrison and Drew Meyer, these guys are going to get bigger. They're going to get stronger. They're going to get faster. And they've already proven to us this season that they're great athletes. We've seen it. We've seen some serious speed from these guys, and I can't wait to see these guys in the future seasons.
So a 55-13. Loss on senior night here at Bright Field. The Marauders will recover. The sun will come up, and good times are on their way for the Mingus Marauders. We'll have to wait till next season. They will end the year 0-10. We'll look to bounce back next year and reclaim the title of Grand Canyon champions here in the 4A region. We will talk about this game. We will look forward to next season when we come back on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere. Right here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Hi, my name is Crazy Tony. The reason I'm here today is to let you know what Boquita Loco is all about. Unlike the rest of the Mexican food restaurants in the area, our main focus is tacos. From street tacos to cheap tacos and everything in between. So come on down to Boquita Loco for some crazy good tacos, the newest place in Old Town. And also we are honored to offer 10% of our profits to the Old Town Mission to help less fortunate. Have a great day and be safe.
People always ask us, what makes us different from other car dealers? Being different is a simple idea. We believe that everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car. That belief drives the entire team at Oxendale Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram to try harder and work smarter. We're dedicated to helping you find or fix the perfect car for your life and budget. Whatever it is keeping you from driving the car you want, we'll guarantee to do our best to help you. We're Oxendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and we are a dealer for you. Visit our showroom in Cottonwood or see all the deals at mattsays.yes.com.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Welcome to the post-game report, brought to you by Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, AC, and Plumbing Specialist, online at GettlesHDM.com. Stick around for the game recap, including Marauder highlights, scores, and stats. And now let's head back to the press box. Here's your announcers, Philip Katafabo and Nick Yatsenko.
Want to welcome you back here to Bright Field at Mingus Union High School. Philip Katafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. Nick, it has been a year of transition in a lot of ways. It has been a year of rebuilding, and the Marauders will look to rebuild as we head into the Gettle's High Desert Mechanical postgame show. Philip Katafo alongside Nick Yatsenko. And Nick, you can see Eric Casada down there talking to the rest of his team. A lot of these seniors here going out on a bit of a low note. They do walk away with a loss on their final game of the season. No wins on this season for the Marauders. But I will say, this team has played with a lot of heart. They've got a lot of great young players who are still going to be back next season. Drew Meyer, we talked about. Jonathan Sanchez, who came back from injury and played great. Zach Harrison as well. This team is only going to get better, and good times are on the way back to Mingus Union. There's still a lot of question marks we'll have in the offseason that will be answered. And, it was a tough loss tonight. It did show a lot of great glimmers. You had that big touchdown. Way to send Peter Calandra out. He gets a big touchdown down the middle of the seam and finds a score. And then, he has the strip touchdown, and the defense had some big stops when they needed them. Micah Johnson had some great grabs. We take a look at Peter Calandra's stats. The one reception, 67 yards. He did have a touchdown through the air. And, you couldn't ask for anything more. Just a tough loss. Very, very good Prescott team. This team will be in the playoffs this year. And Nick, what are your thoughts about this game?
Yeah, it's a surreal feeling. These seniors are down there, and Coach Casada's got to be as positive as you can. You see Hoke, couple receptions, 14 yards.
Played great on defense.
Yeah, and the seniors came through on senior night, and that's what Coach Casada is down there addressing right now. Seniors, nothing to hang your head low about. Going 0-10, it happens. It just happens. This is a low year for the Marauders, senior-wise. Not too many of them out there, and we'll praise the ones that are. Last night, senior night here, and Coach Casada's just got to be positive. The resiliency that was shown tonight is amazing. Gotta love to see, especially after we talked at the halftime show. Let's see the Marauders come out, show some resiliency, show these underclassmen what this is about. Who cares what that score is? We're going to go play for pride right now. And then all of a sudden, Calandra has two massive plays back-to-back, picking up a huge 67-yard touchdown catch, and then turning around on the kickoff and stripping it, taking it for a touchdown. That's what you want to see from your seniors. That's a great way to end for them. They got some highlight reel plays to end on. And then as underclassmen, you look up to that. You look up to that, and you just want to step into those shoes and succeed and do better. And that's what Coach Casada's down there, consoling the guys, making sure everyone holds their head up high. Long season, a lot of underclassmen playing at the top varsity level, filling in some senior shoes that we lost a lot last year. And very, very positive for next season. A lot of young guys who have had a lot of reps all season long, and they're going to come out bigger, stronger, faster, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Some of the seniors we have on this team, Austin Woroff, of course, the backup quarterback. Peter Calandra, who had a touchdown tonight. Trevor Hoke played fantastic offensively and defensively. Nicholas Chavera had some great defensive stops. Adam Esquire. We've got Luis Moya, who did not play tonight. Benjamin Wilson. Elon Ruiz. You've got Ryan Griffin. Clay Griffin. Logan Serene. You've got Ivan Gonzalez, Joseph Robles, and the rest of this team is a combination of juniors, freshmen, and sophomores. Like I mentioned, this team is only going to get better, and good times are on their way back to Mingus Union. And when we come back, we'll talk about the Prescott Badgers, and we will look into 2020 when we come back at the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're the last local garbage company homegrown in the Verde Valley.
And we want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $14 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
We are back here at Brightfield here on Mingus Union High School. Coach Casada and the rest of the coaching staff talking to the rest of the team after an interesting season. 0-10, they finish out after a loss to the Prescott Badgers. Phil Catappo alongside Nick Itzinko. I want to welcome you back here inside the broadcast booth. And, the Prescott Badgers are headed to the playoffs. They finished the season 7-3 overall, 5-1 in region up top with Coconino. And it was a great season for them. It was a great game for them. We got a chance to see some of their younger players down at in the second half. A lot of guys we'll be talking about next season. Same thing on the side of the Marauders. And this for both teams. different ends. But of course, next season is a completely different storyline.
Yeah, and Prescott ending up going going to be 7-3 now on the season. That's a great season for those guys, only losing a few games. Marauders on the opposite end. Marauders 0-10. Tough way to end it. A lot of experience, a lot of plays from underclassmen out there. And these guys are just going to develop. That's all you can do. I really like to see all the guys out there holding strong together. Hey, the coaches had them down there in the end zone for quite a while here, Philip, during the post-game show, and that's real good to see. As the coaches, these guys are taking the leadership and letting these guys know, hey, it's okay, and I'm sure they're going to be talking to the seniors, just those guys, and it's time for the underclassmen to step up, hit that weight room. There are going to be a lot of practices after school, and those guys start real early. And for the seniors, it's surreal. They still don't know that that's the last game. They're going to go change out for the last time in Brightfield in the Cave. And boy, Calandra had himself quite a night.
He really did.
If you're going to go out, it's a great way to go out. And Hoke and Griffin had a few good defensive plays. Hoke same, and these guys really did a good job. These seniors had a few specific plays that were highlight reel plays tonight. Really nice to see that, and nice to see the Marauders out there singing the fight song real loud. We can hear that echo in the booth here. That's real nice.
We've got a lot more sports coming up here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. We will be next Saturday. We'll be at Prescott High School for the Northern Arizona Youth Football League. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's the first time I've been calling youth football. I know you've kind of gone there as a cameraman. Now you'll be on the broadcast side. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can check that out right here on Verde Valley TV. We want to tell you, we thank you very much all season long here, sticking around with us and tuning into the broadcast. The family members that I met, the listeners, the viewers that we've met have said very nice things. We appreciate everybody who sticks around with us to watch these games. And there are not many guarantees in life, but I can tell you what, the sun will come up tomorrow, and the Marauders will be back in contention. We will turn our focus to 2020. We want to thank you for watching. All season long, we've got sports coming up right here on Verde Valley TV. For Ryan Nichols, our producer, for all of the great staff we have here at Verde Valley TV and KYBC, for Nick Itzinko. Nick, shake your hand, man. We'll be back on Saturday for some Northern Arizona Youth Football. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tune in right here on Verde Valley TV. Again, thank you very much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you in 2020.
This has been the post-game report brought to you by Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, AC, and Plumbing Specialists, online at GettlesHDM.com. We'll return next week for exciting Mingus Marauder football action on KYBC 96.3 FM, online at MyRadioPlace.com, or Verde Valley TV Sparklight Channel 1056, Sudden Link Channel 2.